Yo, it's your boy Ringo TV Reactions. Back at you again with another one. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. When we talking about the situation, we got to talk about this tether named New Breed Global Truth. Should say global lies. Dude got online claiming that he exposing some dude that got a fetish or something along them lines. And I got to set the record straight. Know what I mean? I got to make you understand how these tethers work. Because that's the new thing now in these YouTube streets. You just call everybody a tether when you don't agree. But New Breed is a tether. Ain't no doubt about that. Make sure you tune into the show later on, because we're going to talk about them tethers. But this New Breed dude is what you call a snake who steal other people's content because he's not original. Let's bring out the receipts for the court, because you know I don't play games when it comes to the receipts. So now, as you can see, I got some other content creator's name in the title because I'm trying to get them their just due. I'm trying to get them their credit. I'm not a snake like New Breed. You see, people like New Breed, you got to call him out on his BS because he be stealing content from other platforms. Now, on the left side of the screen, you got a content creator called the Zealots of Israel Ministry. And they made a video about some guy named Gorilla Hebrew or whatever his name is. Basically, they exposed them in like a 6-hour live, a 6-hour stream, where they broke down all the details. But now New Breed is live right now. I'm talking about like right now. He's live right now doing the same thing. Now, remember I told y'all how New Breed like to go around YouTube, watch what other people got going, and then when it seems like it's popular, he go and he try to regurgitate what other people already done said, right? Well, we got him now. I'm bringing out the receipts. So now watch this, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to listen to this very carefully, right? Let me turn off the music. Let's play this tape. I want you to listen to New Breed carefully. Listen to his words, because I'm going to show you how these tethers are and how they latch on to what the real people of the Most High are doing in order to benefit themselves. Watch this.
Gorilla Hebrew.
Let me rewind it back. Check it out.
Gorilla Hebrew. So this brother right here is about to share with us a plethora of screen recordings, conversations, direct conversations between Gorilla Hebrew and one of his wives. And the things that you're going to see in here is going to be alarming. Now, nobody on social media has this footage. Nobody has this live stream. It is a private live stream. It was given directly to me. And now we're going to go over the details.
How you going to go over the details, fam, by saying it's a private live stream? You're the only one on social media when there's a video right there on the left that was made 13 hours ago. Explain that to me. This is what I mean about these tethers. This is what I mean, ladies and gentlemen, how these dudes come in and they steal other people's content, right? Now, look, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to hear the breakdown, go to that small channel. They only got 1,000 subscribers. They only got 1,000. This is what New Breed does. He steals from other people. He got no content. He got no content. He steals from other people that are struggling, trying to get their stories out. And then he go to his platform acting like he doing some sort of work. And all he's doing is regurgitating what those guys said. Go over there and watch that video. If that story is interesting you, because I don't got no time to be listening to that live. I'm not interested in this story. I'm not here to break down none of this stuff. I don't care about this. You know what I mean? That's not my cup of tea. You know what I mean? But my point is, what I'm trying to do with this live is give proper credit where credit is due. You know what I mean? New Breed didn't give these brothers no credit. New Breed took the content, posed like it's his, like he was given special privileges to have access to the data when it was already done, exposed, as you can see by the title of the video. That's why I put the screenshot there so you can know the channel name, the title of the video, and the fact that it was done 13 hours ago. New Breed is live right now as we stream. And he said all of this nonsense in his video.
Now, nobody on social media has this footage. Nobody has this live stream. It is a private live stream. It was given directly to me. And now we're going to go over the details.
We don't need to see you. If you want to see the video, go to that smaller platform. Don't go to a Tether and have him explain stuff that was already explained. You know, it don't make no sense. Why would you go listen to secondhand information from somebody when you could go to the source of the guys that are actually in the trenches breaking down the story? It's time for us to give proper credit where credit is due, man, and stop letting these tethers come in and use other people for their own personal benefit. That's what a tether is. You see what I mean? A tether is someone who act like they really care about something, act like they support something, but they're only trying to benefit off of it to enrich themselves. That's like you got somebody that come in from some country somewhere and they come to the United States. These are not our people because they look like us, they brown skin, they're melanated, they're able to blend in and get the benefits of whatever we got. That's a tether. And that's what New Breed is, a tether. And we're going to find that out later. Make sure y'all tune into the video, fam. I'm still editing my video that I got to do later on. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Caramel Kimmy Kim. Welcome back to the streams. I see you in the building. You know what I mean? You've been out for a minute. Salute to everybody coming in. I'm not going to be here long because I got to get back to my edit. But I wanted to talk about this because what I don't like about these YouTube streets is that you have a lot of snakes that be posing like they're giving you content. And you, the viewer, you have to be educated to recognize when a snake is near. You understand? New Breed literally stole content from a smaller YouTube channel. Now, remember, I told you that he steals from me all the time. Anytime I talk about something, you see him talk about it. If you trace back all my older videos, especially before the fallout, you'll notice that anytime I did a video, he did a video about the same topic. And it's almost like he's riding my wave. In other words, anything that I do that seems to work, he jumps on board to try to see, okay, let me do the same thing. In other words, if I'm not doing no content, this man's stuck. So what he do is, because he don't got no original thought, no original content, he searches around YouTube looking for things that's interesting. And when he finds it, he never credit the source. He never goes, you know, guys, I want to give my perspective on the situation with Gorilla Hebrew. But basically, another YouTube channel named Zealots of Israel Ministry, they pretty much broke it down. But I want to share my commentary and break down the story. But make sure you go over there, follow those guys, give them a subscribe. He don't know how to do that. He don't know how to do that. And I don't even know them guys. I don't care to shout their name out because this is YouTube. My job is just to expose the demons, you know what I mean, and the tethers, because I want you, the people, the viewer, not to be deceived. I don't want you watching secondhand information from somebody. It's just like the other day I made that video where I broke down the situation regarding how New Breed lied on Angie Stone. Basically said she was driving her vehicle and, you know, blah, blah, blah. Then he lied about Gene Hackman by claiming that there was an autopsy and it says that there was chemical gases in the air. How could an autopsy give you that? The dude don't even know what's the proper word to use when it comes to those things. And it just goes to show it's because he's not really prepared. And the only reason why he said those things is because he saw me make a video about Angie Stone and Gene Hackman, and I broke everything down to the smallest molecule. But when a person is a parrot and they regurgitate everything other people say, they're not equipped. So they really don't know what to do. They don't know what to talk about. I mean, if you go back, guys, to New Breed's video where he was talking, right? There's a video that he was talking about the situation with what's this person? Gene Hackman. His first video, right? In his first video, right, that he put on members only, right? If any of you have access to New Breed's members only content in his Gene Hackman video. You know what this fool said? This fool said that if it was carbon monoxide in the house, they would have had time to get out because they would have smelled it. You can't smell carbon monoxide, fool. But this is what he said in this video. You know what I'm saying? I was going to literally expose that section of his video, but he put the video on members only. Dude literally got on camera. If any of you are followers of New Breed and you're a member, go to his video on Gene Hackman. In that video, that fool literally said that if it was carbon monoxide, they would have had time to get out the house because they would have been able to smell it. And once I heard that, I knew this dude was a clown. Because he don't understand you cannot smell carbon monoxide. You can't. You know what I mean? You just can't. If it's in the air and you are literally around that substance that long and there's a certain amount of parts per million, you're going to die suddenly. So obviously New Breed has no training in chemicals. He have no training in certain gases and fumes. He don't have that kind of training. You know what I mean? The man never worked in those kind of fields at all, ever. Right? But now what he's doing is he's plagiarizing other people's material, guys. Other people's material. Again, if you're now joining the show, check out what he said here. Now, the video that's on the left was made by another content creator. I don't know who they are. I'm just here to get them their proper credit. You know what I mean? Because that's the kind of guy that I am. You know what I mean? I'm not a snake. You know what I mean? If I see some foul play, I'm going to call it flag on the play, and I'm going to call out whoever's doing the injustice. So now, the video that's on the left side of the stream was streamed 13 hours ago, right? So they were talking about the topic first. It's a 6-hour live stream. So these brothers put in a lot of work, a lot of time. They had different brothers on the panel and everything. Now, New Breed, because he don't got no content, he don't got nothing to talk about, right? He's low on funds. It's just that's the way it is, right? He decides, you know what, rather than giving these content creators their flowers, rather than saluting them, rather than plugging their channel so people could subscribe, nah, you know what he do? He steals their content, and then he goes on his platform and says this, guys.
As this footage,
listen,
no things that you're going to see in here is going to be alarming.
Listen.
Now, nobody on social media has this footage. Nobody has this live stream.
He said nobody on social media have this footage. Nobody have this live stream. So how did that footage get on the left side of the screen? I mean, come on now. Right is right and wrong is wrong, guys. This guy's a liar. And every time I prove that he's a liar, his dumbass audience can't seem to see that. All they say is, oh, you keep hating on him. Give him his fade. I already done told you 1,000 times. This ninja know where I live, bro. Nobody ducking and hiding this dude. I'm a grown-ass man with a family to protect. You come to my door, it's going to be a problem. I already done told you already. I'm about business. I don't got no time for all this social media stuff, all this nonsense. I'm a real father, a real man, a protector, provider. I don't got no time for none of this BS entertainment with these ninjas on social media. You fuck with me and my family, you going in a box. It's just that serious. I'm not playing any games. So enough of all that nonsense. Got a bunch of damn trolls pulling up. Oh, give him his fade. Give him this. Give him that. Dude know where I live, dog. Do you understand that? He know where I live. So if a man know where you live, you think I'm like ducking and hiding? I don't got nowhere to hide if you know where I live. So if you're really about that type of life, if you really want that kind of smoke, if you really want to crash out and really put pedal to the metal, then you just pull up and see what happened to you. You understand that? So all that nonsense and all that entertainment bullcrap that dude is doing over there on his platforms, nobody hearing none of that noise because he's not no man. Like I said, if you got a problem with somebody, you go to them. You don't sit online playing these damn little games. And here's the thing, guys, because here's the thing that you really need to know. The dude is broke right now, and he needs some money. And that's why he's doing all of this nonsense, because he's trying to raise money to pay for a vehicle, pay for a house, and pay for them damn kids. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest with you. And it's just stupid. And you know what's another thing that's stupid? All you people that's entertaining this nonsense. Because you don't understand that with all of this nonsense that y'all promoting, all this buffoonery and foolishness, and you got a bunch of niggas on panels talking ish about another man who's a family man, somebody gonna end up in a box, y'all. And when somebody end up in a box, I want to know how many of y'all gonna pay for tickets to see a funeral. How many of y'all gonna pay for those tickets? Because y'all think ish is a joke. This is not no joke, fam. All you ninjas that are in the clouds, that be on these platforms, listen to all these dumbass videos with dudes talking about catch a fade and all this other stupid stuff, and you got grown-ass men on panels making threats at another man who's a family man, somebody gonna go in a box, dog. I'm not playing with nobody. You know what I mean? So I want to know, with all these ticket sales, all y'all want to see a fight, all y'all willing to pay, how many of y'all willing to pay for a funeral? How many of y'all be willing to pay to see a funeral? How about that? Y'all want to pay to see that? These men are supposed to be men of the Most High. These are supposed to be biblical men that rep the Most High, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But obviously, they don't. And it just goes to show how ninjas are never going to rise, because all ninjas do is want to fight. If I'm going to fight, it's going to be somebody coming against my family, and I'll put them in a box. You know what I mean? Real talk. So if you want to be entertained, I hope that all of you that like to instigate and play these little games, when somebody end up in a fucking box, I want to see how many of you instigators are going to attend a damn funeral. This is real talk, because I'm not online playing these games. I don't threaten nobody. I don't disrespect nobody mama, especially somebody mama that's dead. I don't disrespect nobody kids. I don't do none of that type of stuff. I'm a family man and I'm about my business. But if you're online taunting a man, threatening a man, and you got all this promo like something, you misleading the people, because you're making the people believe that something is coming. Like there's going to be some sort of showdown between this and that. And these are supposed to be men that claim they following God, y'all. That's why I keep telling you, this dude is a tether. And you brothers and sisters that keep entertaining this bull crap, again, I ask you, would you pay money to see a funeral? See, it gets quiet when you talk that, because it gets real. You know what I mean? It gets real. But see, this is what you're entertaining. You're entertaining a bunch of nonsense that can cause somebody to lose their damn life. This is not a game, bro. This is real. Y'all be getting so connected to this social media shit, and you don't realize that you're dealing with real men with real families. You know what I mean? And I already done told you already. This cat know where I live. If he have a problem with me, he'll come to my crib. You come to my crib, it's going to be a problem for you. I already done told you already. I'm not playing with you. You know what I mean? I'm a man. I'm not with all this social media, trying to impress people, trying to act like a tough guy. I'm not no tough guy. I'm a family man. That's it. I'm not online trying to be gangster, not trying to do none of those things. All I know is that if you fuck with my family, you going in a box. Just that simple. You come around me when I'm with my kids, with my wife, you got any sort of smoke, you going in a box. Just that simple. You know what I mean? Ain't gonna be no ring with gloves or none of that nonsense. I'm not here to entertain you niggas. I'm not here for none of that. I'm here to speak truth, do what I gotta do. But when you got dudes out here disrespecting people moms, disrespecting people kids, and then they got other dudes talking about, yeah, if it was me, I would have punched them in the face. I would have did this. I would have did that. You bugging, bro. This dude got panels on his live streams on his other channel with dudes saying, oh yeah, I know where Ringo at. I know where he is. Oh, I'll do this to him and I'll do that to him. Just his live stream the other day, New Breed was like, yo, if you don't face me, you're going to have to face somebody, because somebody's going to run up on you and want to punch you in the face because of all the stuff you're doing on social media. Y'all can't see what this dude is doing? Y'all can't see that this dude is literally going to put one of you dudes in a box? Because I keep telling you, man, why do you think I'm where I'm at right now? I'm where I'm at right now so I can pretty much stand my ground. And you got all these ninjas. And you know what's so funny about all these ninjas? I don't see no white man. I don't see no white man doing none of this type of nonsense. And y'all think this is entertainment. You're dealing with a man with kids, a man with family. Any of you niggas on YouTube, pull up anywhere now where I'm at, you going in a fucking box, bro. Real talk. No cap, no playing. I got to protect what's mine. So if you want to be entertained, y'all go entertain yourself. But when you start making threats on social media, talking about who gonna pull up on who and who gonna punch who in the face and all that other nonsense, ain't gonna be no punching going on, fam. That's not the cloth I'm cut from. I'm cut from a whole different bloodline. You know what I mean? This is real. I'm not nobody's friends. I don't like none of these ninjas, and it is what it is. I'm doing my job, making videos, making content. But when you got people keep provoking you and keep trying to instigate, and that's the thing about black people, y'all instigate too much. And y'all don't realize that you're playing with people's lives. You know what I mean? You got a lot of you niggas, you watching videos from other men that got issues with one another, and then y'all jumping in it. You're jumping in it talking about what you would do, not realizing this has nothing to do with you. But because this ninja is a warlock and he energy harvests and he put batteries in other people's backs, he got all of y'all doing all his dirty work. Why you think this dude keep talking about tether, tether, tether? Why do you think he keep doing that nonsense? You know what I mean? Why do you think he keep going around saying, oh, you're a tether, you're a this. All of a sudden I'm a tether? So why the hell you were with me in North Carolina at UP Farms? Why the hell you even doing live streams when UP Farms is at the brink of damn near burning right now? You forgot about that new breed? The so-called brush fires that are in South Carolina, North Carolina near Myrtle Beach? That's right next door to UP Farms. You online doing damn live streams about guerrilla Hebrew, and damn near UP Farms is basically being threatened right now to burn down. And you online talking ish about other men and what kind of lifestyle they living. You bugging, bro. You wilding out. You doing damn near stupid ass AI promos. Did I make some sort of agreement with you? I told you already, dog. You know where I'm at. You know where I live. You know what I mean? You playing with people's family, fam. You know what I mean? So to all you people that are being entertained, again, I tell you, I'm going to say this again. All you people that instigate, that are entertained by this BS, how many of you are willing to pay to attend a funeral? Because I see a lot of people saying, yo, I'll pay to see that fight. I'll pay. Well, will you pay to see a funeral? See, all of a sudden now it gets quiet now because that's the time I'm on. I'm not playing games. If you keep on making threats on social media, all you doing is making it hot. So it ain't going to be no entertainment. This ain't no fucking charity event, dog. You know what I mean? I ain't make no agreements to none of that. I don't even like this dude. And all you other ninjas that literally allowing this cat to put batteries in your back, you wilding out, man. You're not thinking clear. I suggest you love your family and love your kids and stop getting involved with stuff that you don't understand. You know what I mean? You got this dude, he busy stealing content, disrespecting people's dead mothers. Who does that, man? Who does that? All you brothers, you real dudes in these streets. How y'all gonna sit back, watch a ninja disrespect another man's dead mother and think that shit is entertainment? What the fuck is wrong with you dudes, bro? And this is why I keep telling you that so-called black men, y'all the enemy, bro. Y'all the enemy of y'all own people. That's why I can't rock with you, fam. All that brother-sister shit, this shit is a joke. Because y'all be the same ones ready to kill one another, but when it comes to the other nations that oppress our people, y'all don't do a damn thing. You folks literally gather together because you want to see two men fight, but you can't gather together to build Black Wall Street. You can't gather together to build a house. You can't gather together to do anything against the injustice against black people, but you will pay to see a damn fight between two black men. It just goes to show who we are. You know what I mean? It just goes to show how we as a people cannot grow and we can't survive, man. I already told you I'm a man and a real one too. And I'm here to protect my family and my house legally. I'm not going to do no dumb shit and end up in prison. You know what I mean? But if you come around me, you going in a box. It's just that simple. And I'm going to be justified in what I got to do to you because that's what you wanted. And all you folks that keep instigating that, you're going to cause somebody to end up in a damn box, bro. And it ain't going to be entertaining then. And for some of you, this is like what you want. For some of you, you literally sit back and this is what you want. And then when it happened, everybody going to look at me like I'm some sort of bad guy. Fam, I'm a family man. My kids need me here. But when I got ninjas online plotting and planning, talking about, yeah, when I see this and when I see that, when you see me, you ain't going to do nothing, bro. Nothing. Because on site, as soon as you pull up, I'm not playing. You might be playing. I'm not. And that's the big difference. So continue with the entertainment. Continue with the disrespect. Continue talking about my dead mother. Continue all of that nonsense. Do you know what this ninja said? This man said, my mom was prostituting in the street for crack. And she dead, bro. Died of cancer. How would you brothers feel about that? How would you feel about your mom dying of cancer and you come on social media and you talk about her past struggles of drug addiction, and a ninja takes your story and then adds to the story by saying, yeah, his mom was prostituting in the street for crack. And then want to go around talking about, yeah, let's have a charity fight because, you know, that's the way we could stop the violence. Get the fuck out of here, bro. What are you insane, dog? After the disrespect? You bugging, bro. There is nothing charity about this. You know what I mean? There is nothing charity about this. This is not no good event. This is nothing. If I was to put hands on this dude, it's not going to be a charity event. You understand? It's going to be rage. You understand? I need to make that very clear. This is not about no charity. This is not about none of that stuff. This is about rage and anger. So I'm doing my best to just stay calm, cool, collected, because I already know what I'm capable of. But you people out there that keep instigating that nonsense, you're going to cause somebody to end up losing their life, not being able to see their kids, or end up in the fucking penitentiary. You know what I mean? And this just goes to show a lot of you ninjas are not really mature men, and you really don't got nothing to lose. I got a lot to lose. He don't. He's a known felon. You know what I mean? He has a criminal record. He done dirt. So he's a felon. I'm not. I'm smarter than him. But one thing I do know is I got legal rights based on the Second Amendment and based on my rights here in North Carolina. To put somebody in a fucking box, I got legal right. And I know that and understand my rights. But one thing I'm not going to do is put myself in a situation where I'm going to end up hurting somebody and then end up in prison. You see what I mean? Ain't going to be no fair fight. So if there were a fight, ain't going to be a fair fight. It's going to be damn near brutality because I'm not playing with this dude. Do you understand that? So to all you people that are entertained, go over there and tell him that. Tell him that. And make sure while you tell him if you got a problem with this dude, come to his house. Come to his door with that type of noise and see what happened. Because what I'm trying to do is shut down all the entertainment online. Shut down all the entertainment online. All that nonsense. Oh, he a coward. He a this. He a coward. He a coward. He a coward. I'm a coward when a dude know where I live. How could I be a coward, dog? There's no such thing as coward in me. I'm a man. And if you keep poking at that damn man every minute, talking crap, all you're doing is looking like a damn coward online. It's easy to do all that stuff online. It's easy to disrespect somebody's dead mother, disrespect their kids, disrespect their wife. All that stuff, you're going to eat that, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, you busy online talking about guerrilla Hebrew when UP Farms is damn near at the brink of burning. Now, what if people built houses on UP Farms right now? With the damn forest fires that's going on right now in South Carolina, North Carolina, all this stuff going on right now. You can't see that the Most High trying to tell you something? I suggest you basically go love your kids. I'm trying to help you. I'm really trying to help you because for whatever it is, you don't understand what you're doing. And all of you dudes that are jumping on the bandwagon, you need to basically focus on your own life and stop getting involved in stuff that don't pertain to you. Because a lot of you, based on what I'm seeing, don't really got nothing to live for. And that's why you're basically crashing out on social media. I'm trying to save you guys to making you understand what you're getting yourself into. This is not a game. So to everybody thinking there's going to be did Ringo, answer the so-called fight? Is he going to join this? He going to join that? Ringo is not with none of this bullshit, right? So keep being entertaining. Like I said, how many of you willing to pay for tickets to see a funeral? That's when it gets serious. That's when it gets serious because you realize the type of temperature I'm on right now. I'm not playing a game. I'm about protecting my family right now because I got too much snakes on social media plotting and making threats. So the first one of y'all that pull up going in a box, straight up. And I welcome that. You know, ain't gonna be no fights. Ain't gonna be no putting on no gloves. Ain't gonna be none of that. So I need that to register in your mind because for some of y'all think this is entertainment. If anybody pull up at any of y'all houses with any sort of smoke, what's gonna happen? If anybody's on social media making threats on you and your family, what's gonna happen to them? Oh, I guess it's gonna be on site, right? All right. So what you think going through my mind when I'm seeing all of this nonsense going on and people talking all this crap? You think it's gonna be a game? It's not gonna be no game. This is not no charity event. You know? This ninja is supposed to be following the Most High. I'm a bigger dude than this dude. He knows that already. A lot of you dudes keep oh, Ringo's this skinny kid. Dude, I'm 6'1", 210. 6'1", 210. This dude is not my size. You understand? So I already know what I'm capable of. But see, it takes a man to know when to stay calm, cool, collected. You could say what you want about me, but I know you ain't pulling up. I know you're not doing that because you don't want to miss out on seeing your children being raised. You see, this is when it gets real. This is when it gets real. And this is all because a man can't accept when he's wrong. When I do my content about this dude, it calls out the hypocrisy, the lies, and that is what he don't like. He don't like the correction. He don't like accountability. Just like how I'm calling out this situation where he is stealing people content and posing like it's his. That's wrong. That's all I do. I call out the bull crap. But now, because he lost his, I guess his pride has been taking a hit lately because my content is just that good. He feels like he's not a man. So typically what a coward is, they come online trying to taunt another man. And I keep telling you, we're in 2025. Nobody that you beefing with or got issues with is not on no damn friendly so-called charity event. And, you know, a charity event would be something similar to, let's say me and Brainwaves, you know, and we had a conversation, you know what I'm saying, about these type of things. So I can talk about it, where a real charity event is like, y'all know me and Brainwaves, Rollo, we already, you know, squashed the beef or whatever the case is. We not beefing no more, none of that drama. Everything is good. So a charity event would be like me and Brainwaves set something up to raise money and we step in the ring. We're cool, but we're willing to step into the ring. We're buddies. We're this, that. It's for the kids. It's something for the community. And we go in the ring and we do what we got to do, right? And it's not like, okay, after the fight, we still beefing. You know what I mean? But in a situation like this is not a game. You understand? This is not a game. And you people that keep entertaining this nonsense, I ask you, how many of you that want to see a fight, that willing to pay for a fight, how many of you are willing to pay to see a funeral? How many of you are willing to pay to see the content creator you love in a box? How many of you willing to pay to see that? That's when it gets serious. That's when you start realizing, you know what? You're right, Ringo. Yeah, it was fun in games at the beginning, but damn, I ain't know it's that serious. Yeah, it's fucking serious. It's not a game. This dude disrespected my dead mother, bro. My dead mom. And he keep rubbing that in, because in his mind, he think that's the godly way. Then he twists the Bible talking about, well, God is a man of war and a man of this and a man. Man, stop it. Everything you say regarding the Bible are lies. There is no God in you. The Spirit of the Most High is not in you. The man is a tether, and he don't follow the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. There is no way you could and have that level of murder in your heart, that level of hatred in your heart. There's nothing in him that is good. And it's all because I held him accountable. You know what I mean? And because I held him accountable, because he want to be like me so bad, he continued to rant on. Again, he could continue to do that. He could make 1,000 videos. He could continue to disrespect. He could continue all of that type of stuff. But he knows the truth. He knows exactly what the truth is. And all you people out there, man, shame on you. Shame on all the people that be in the clouds instigating. Because I guarantee you, if something was to happen to that man, none of you people would take care of his kids. None of you. You won't take care of his kids. You won't send no money. You won't do anything. And see, is that entertaining? See, me speaking these things, it should do something to you to make you realize what you're playing with. This is not a game, right? This is not a game. I repeat, this is not a game. So continue out there with the nonsense, continue playing these little games, continue to disrespect. But just know one thing, I'm not fucking playing with none of y'all, right? So you could call me whatever you want, all the names, you could say all the names you want to say. I know one thing, you ain't fucking pulling up. You're not. Because if you do, you already know what's going to go down. And I don't want it to go down, but it will. Because I got to stand my ground, right? So for all the people out there that wanted a response from me, that's my response. That's my response. I want to know what you're going to do next. I want to know, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Are you going to continue instigating fights between two men? Or are you going to begin to stand firm like a believer in Christ and tell these ninjas to stop their buffoonery? Because none of this is of God. None of it. It's of the devil. You understand? You have to be of the devil to be continually provoking fights. What is that doing for the kingdom? Is that you trying to prove your manhood? Is that what it is in today's day? Men trying to prove their manhood? Oh, he's a coward. He's scared of me. Fam, I told you 1,000 times, I keep saying this. This ninja know where I live, bro. Do you understand? So the one that is scared is the one that won't pull up. You understand? Because see, he is trying to do some old, what you call that stuff when you have like a so-called fight that is, it has rules and there is no rules, bro. When it comes to war, there is no rules. When people are at war, there is no rules. There is no controlled environment. Do you understand? So I need for you to understand that. This is not a controlled environment. You have two men that don't agree. And a lot of you folks that are on the outside fanning the flame, and continue to provoke. And continue to do this. And you know how many people keep sending me inboxes on Instagram? People come into my comment section. Hey, yo, when you going to give so-and-so the fade? And I'm saying to myself, all of that energy black people got, but none of them have that kind of energy for the white man. We're some of the biggest losers and the weakest group on earth. We only specialize in talking about and fighting one another. If I'm going to do something to somebody, it's going to be because I have to. Not because people provoked me or pushed me. I'm not controlled by you. But if I'm put in a situation where I have to defend myself, you going in a box. You see the difference? And that goes for anybody. I'm pretty sure if anybody came around your family, if anybody threatened your family, you don't want to put them in a box. But if they come around you and they are in any way threatening your family, your peace, your property, you're going to do what you got to do. Matter of fact, I might do this video later. There's a video of a white lady, an elderly lady is circulating right now. An elderly lady was on her property and you had a ninja, a black guy who pulled up trying to rob an old white lady. You know what happened? Her neighbor, a white man, jumped into his truck, pulled out an AR-15, and shot the dude to death. He said he's dead. Just like that. It's all on camera. It's on YouTube. Shot him to death because he was trying to rob an elderly woman. Her neighbor. And it's so crazy. He had the gun ready and loaded in the truck. Pulled it out. Aimed it because with that AR, you're guaranteed to hit your target. Whereas with a regular handgun, you got to have good control. But with an AR, you're guaranteed to hit that damn target. More control, more stability. And he got him. Took him out. Because he went to a particular community trying to rob somebody. Thought he could pull up. You understand? Got his wig pushed back. Quick. And it's so crazy. Once the white man killed him, his father came out the house and his father had a gun on him. And his father said, where he at? Son said, he's dead. And then the white lady, the grandma lady started screaming because it's like she didn't want him to die, but the dude had to do what he had to do. He had a gun. The black dude had a gun trying to rob the old lady and basically lost his life for being an idiot. I bet you he didn't think that was going to happen. And this is what I mean. Especially out here where I'm at, everybody got guns and nobody playing. Nobody playing. And one thing I learned about down here, you got to be careful when you're going by people's door. Number one, don't go knocking nobody's door at night. Don't ever in the South knock anybody's door at night. Rule number one, don't ever knock anybody's door at night. Because I promise you, if they come to the door, their gun is in their hand. I promise you, their gun is in their hand, waiting. And they're looking through their Ring camera, their cameras, whatever, they're looking around, their gun is in their hand, and they're ready to take you out immediately because you don't belong there. It's nighttime. What are you doing? Like, let's say, for example, and this happened out here twice, Amazon delivers a package, but it comes to my house, but it's one of the neighbors' houses, right? Once that happened, I get upset because I don't like going by people's house. I like to just stay out the way, mind my business. That's the type of dude I am. I just like to just do my own thing. I don't go on nobody's property. I'm a strong believer of stay the fuck off my property. You know what I mean? Don't even come around here. Stay off my yard. I don't want to see you. Leave me alone. That's how I work. Right? So when the package was delivered, I knew I had to go give it to the neighbor. So what I did is I waited for early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? When I know people getting ready, going to work or whatever the case is. And the way I do it, I pull up at the crib and, like when you walk up to somebody's house, the Ring camera turned on. So the Ring camera is on. By the time I walk up, I start talking. Hey, I'm from such and such house down the street, number X, Y, and Z. That way, the resident or whoever's behind that door, they know the address and the house I'm at. That way they know, hey, I live in the community. That takes the temperature down, right? Then I ring the bell and I make it very clear that I'm returning your package. It was delivered to me by mistake by Amazon. Have a nice day, and I go on about my business. You see what I mean? That's how I do it, but only in the day. Never go by anybody's house in the South at night. You're going to die. Don't ever do it, because if it's at night, most likely it's some intruder or somebody that's up to something no good. So if you do that, understand that the homeowner or whatever the case is has his gun in his hand ready at all times. Because out here, if you hear a sound or anything sound weird, people come outside with their damn gun and circle their house and look around and see what's going on to see who's there. And you got ninjas that think this is sweet, like this is some sort of game. This is not a game. This is real life. When you're playing with a man with kids, right? You're playing with fire. You're playing with fire, man. It's not some single dude with no family. We're talking about a family man. And you're busy making all these threats on social media to entertain people. You don't see me doing that, ladies and gentlemen. You don't see me making threats at nobody. You don't see me saying, yeah, I want to fight this person. I want to do this. I'm a grown man. I don't got no time to be making threats, talking about what I want to do to somebody and this and that and that. But I will protect myself now. I will do that. That I can guarantee you, I will do that. But making threats and, I want to do this and how I'm going to. This dude said he want to beat me up in front of my wife and kids. Do you know how disrespectful it is saying that type of stuff online? Really? You trying to entertain these people? That makes you seem like a tough guy. That makes you seem like more of a man. Like, do you really think you're going to just say these type of words and it's going to be some sort of charity event? It's not going to be no charity event, man. You're playing with fire, dog. And for some reason, it's not registering in his head. So in my mind, I don't know if dude don't want to live, or he don't have no sense of understanding his words and how that stuff will come back. I don't get it. But the sad reality of all of this is the fact that the viewers, they don't say anything. The viewers would see this type of stuff and won't say, bro, I don't rock with Ringo, but at the end of the day, dog, you wilding out with what you're doing, man. Do you not realize that you're making all these threats? Do you not realize that you have threatened this man multiple times? Multiple times. You have threatened this man, disrespected his mom. Like, bro, what does his mom got to do with anything, bro? What does the man's mother? She's dead, dog. Why would you even go there? Why would you even say that about his mom? Did he say something about your mom? Did he? So all you people that are entertaining that and you don't say nothing, man, fuck you, bro. Like, for real. You folks that sit in the clouds and you hear that type of stuff, that type of nonsense, and you don't say nothing. You don't say nothing. You don't got no code, dog. There's no code of ethics with you, man. Because everybody in their right mind know that's out of pocket. And shout out to Caramel Kimmy Kim. Because I seen you. You pulled up and he blocked you. I seen when you pulled up on his live. I respect that. You pulled up, you had a few words, and they packed you up. That's what you call a coward. You know what I mean? Talking dirt about another man's mom that is dead. Come on, man. This is crazy. And the whole time this is going on, people that claim they follow God is in the middle of it instigating the nonsense. So again, I ask you, man, how many of y'all would pay top dollar to attend a funeral? Would you go? Would you go if your favorite YouTuber provoked a man to the point where things went left and he ended up in a box? Would you pay top dollar to attend that funeral? Because a lot of people want to see a fight and they're willing to pay top dollar. So would you pay top dollar to see a funeral? How does that sound? Does that sound good? I don't think so, right? It don't sound good, right? Nobody wants to attend a funeral, but that's exactly where it's going to end up. Because when people keep playing with other people, when people are serious, it's not a game, man. It is not a game. If I don't know you and I'm out with my family and you come anywhere near me with any sort of nonsense, you going in a fucking box, bro. Seriously. This man literally was on video with other dudes making threats, fam. Threats. And he allowed these threats to go over the air. What do you think I'm going to do? Well, I'm prepared. I'm prepared for all of the nonsense. And I don't trust black people. I don't trust yet one bit. I do not trust black people at all. Because this is what they do, fam. They be plotting, scheming, and always ready to kill their own people. You know? That's what they do. Plot. I'm not with none of this game stuff, man. I'm about serious business. When I get up and I take care of business, got to make sure that my daughters are good. But when I got ninjas plotting and planning, bro, when I tell you I am very serious, man, I am serious. Very serious. I'm not playing no goddamn games with none of these people on YouTube, social media. I'm not with all that social media. Who's the more macho man? I don't give a fuck about that. All I know is somebody going in a box. That's all I know. Anybody violate, that's where you going. Simple as that. Ain't gonna be no fighting. Ain't gonna be no gloves. This ain't no damn, this ain't no heavyweight fight. I'm not with none of that entertainment. This is serious business. And it ain't gonna get really, really serious until somebody get hurt. And that is when everybody gonna be like, yo, that's messed up, man. Damn, dog, why that happen, bro? I can't believe that, man. Yo, for real? Yeah, man. Don't be a fucking hypocrite. The whole time you entertaining that BS. Ain't nobody saying, yo, bro, you need to chill with all of this. If you can't make videos to respond to this man, to clear whatever you're trying to clear, then you need to cut it with all that other that extra stuff you're trying to do, because all that's going to lead to is something going down. That's all it's going to lead to. Because what this man can't do is he can't intellectually challenge me when it comes to the content. All I'm doing is putting out content. Content. That's it. And it got him heated to the point where he's being a coward, talking all this mess and doing promo videos that he didn't even edit. His damn baby mama did that video. Remember, New Breed don't know how to edit videos. His baby mama does everything. She does the shirts. She do the graphics. She do the thumbnails. She do everything. He don't do anything. She do all the work behind the scenes. And that's another problem. This man have the nerve to be going around calling everybody Tether when his baby mama's a Tether. His baby mama is a Tether, but he's calling everybody a Tether. And now he's trying to line up with FBA as if though he's FBA now. Wait till you see my live stream later. All I'm doing is just cutting dude up with the truth. That's all I'm doing. All I'm doing is putting the truth out there by doing content. But when dudes want to go making threats, that's when I draw the line in the sand and realize that, okay, so that's the type of energy you on? Okay, cool. All right. It is what it is. Don't got no time to play. Right? And you still got trolls trying to pull up about Ringo, New Breed is making you look funny. Yeah, funny for you. But what's funny is when a man know where a man live and he won't pull up. That's funny to me. That's funny. To me, that's funny. Because if a man have all that rage online and all that talking online, and you know where a man live, but you ain't pull up, that's funny to me. And you have to understand, if this man know where I live, he could always tell somebody else where I live and be like, yo, bro, could you go do this for me? Could you go do that for me? Yeah, here's his address. So there's no telling what this dude is doing and plotting behind the scenes. You understand what I'm saying? That's my point. Think about that. If you have an address of where someone live, you can do just about anything. And nobody can't see that. Nobody don't understand that part. Nobody don't understand that this man is literally in videos. He was literally in a video the other day where a dude was like, yeah, we know where you live. And I'm saying to myself, wow, so you giving people my address? You want somebody to go in a box? So you can't do it yourself, but you giving other people my address, but you won't do it. Make that make sense. And the dude tried to clean it up. He was in the video. He was like, yo, I didn't give you no address, right? I didn't give you anything, right? That's what he was saying in the video, y'all. New Breed literally giving my home address to other niggas on social media. Real talk. Crazy stuff, right? So again, to all you folks that think this is all entertainment, this ain't no entertainment with me. I already told you what it is. So y'all can continue to wait for a fight. Will Ringo answers, the fight, the go down, the showdown. Keep up with all of that nonsense. Keep up with all of that nonsense. Keep playing with family, man. You'll find out. So that being said, y'all, if you're joining in the stream, probably wondering what's going on. We had to have a little side talk, but New Breed basically stole a video from another content creator and claimed that he is the first on YouTube to do it. When 13 hours ago, another content creator named the Zealots of Israel Ministry were the ones that exposed Gorilla Hebrew and whatever lifestyle he living on the sidelines or whatever the case is. They did it first, not New Breed. But look what New Breed said.
And one of his wives. And the things that you're going to see in here is going to be alarming. Now, nobody on social media has this footage. Nobody has this live stream. It is a private live stream. It was given directly to me. And now we're going to go over the details of what Gorilla Hebrew was actually doing and the hatred that he actually has for Black people. And you're going to find out without a shadow of a doubt that this man was perverted. He was also a tether.
Notice how he said he was a tether. This is the thing that New Breed is doing now because he's trying to join forces with FBA. You know what I mean? And again, we're going to talk about this later. I don't want to get too far ahead. We're going to talk about this later because what I'm going to break down for the FBA community is how New Breed is actually the tether. This is what he's afraid of, guys. He's afraid of the fact that I'm good at breaking down videos and I'm good at making him look crazy. He realized that. See, a man that have intellect, a man that is wise, is able to dismantle the things that I say verbally. He can't do that. That's why he's running around talking about give me my fade and all that stupid stuff. None of that stuff is impressing nobody, especially all the stuff that I just finished saying. If anybody's still running around here being entertained by that nonsense, something wrong with you mentally. Something got to be wrong with you. Because if a man, like I said, if he have a problem with another man and it is that serious over some videos, then that man needs help, mental help, right? If videos cause you to lose your mind, obviously what that man is saying is true. And that's why you salty, because the truth is getting out there and it's getting under your skin because it's causing you to lose followers, lose support, and so forth. So what he's trying to do is weaponize FBA against me. But what I got for him later on is going to make him look even more bad because, again, this is my expertise. The video that I'm going to play later on is going to make New Breed look really bad. And nobody's going to take him serious. And I guarantee you FBA are going to be coming for him now because they're going to realize that he's really not FBA. He's posing like FBA. Real FBAs, real FBAs, they only focus on themselves. They're not focusing on anybody outside in the diaspora. They don't care about them. They're focused on their own self, and they see everybody else on the outside as a tether. So how the fuck you gonna be an Israelite, claiming all the other tribes and be a so-called FBA? Does that make sense? No. So once I finish dealing with him later on, the FBA community, they're going to be coming for him. They're going to be like, who is this tether named New Breed that is trying to mix in with us? This man got no content about FBA. None. You know what I mean? He have about one video that he made where he was trying to use FBA a month or so ago against me, right? And then because it didn't work, he stopped talking about it. But then he start back because people started making videos about me. So he tried to jump on the bandwagon to weaponize FBA against me. That's all he's doing. He's not FBA. He's just trying to get the FBA viewers because his numbers are not looking right and the money is not looking right. The bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, is these hustlers on YouTube, they didn't like my videos talking about FBA because I was exposing the hustle on how they are selling you this idea that you're going to get reparations when you're not. And what that does for black people, it makes them feel like they're going to get something when really the white man has never given you anything. You would have been got it already. You know what I mean? Our people would have got it in the damn 50s. You know, they would have been got the reparations. They ain't get nothing. Still ain't getting nothing. So these organizations are really designed to keep you giving them money. And that's how they survive. The organization, the people behind FBA are the ones making the money. And that's what I was basically calling out. But this ninja went online saying that I'm disrespecting black people and how I'm a tether. When number one, my daddy is from America, born in America, served in the U.S. military. He's an Army vet. New Breed's pops is not an Army vet. My pops is. I was born in America. Birth certificate. My mama, born in Panama. You see that? She's Panamanian. So when you look at that, based on the stats and the facts, if I were to interact with FBA, I would be considered a foundational black American. The reason why I don't follow that organization is because that's Tariq Nasheed's organization. That's not mine. Hold on, my phone ringing somewhere. Oh boy. Give me a minute. Okay. Yeah. If I was one who participated with FBA, I would be considered FBA based on their status in terms of the requirements to be FBA, but I don't participate with it because that's Tariq Nasheed's movement. Tariq Nasheed started that. You understand? Tariq Nasheed started the whole thing with FBA. He started that. He's the leader of FBA. And basically, if he's doing that, I don't want no parts of that because I already know he a pimp. He a hustler. And that's what I was calling out. But what New Breed did is he saw other people making videos about me because they disagreed. And basically, he started to attack because what he's really wanting is for FBA viewers to see me as an outsider, as a person who is a tether, a person who don't belong to the Americas, a person who has no connection with slavery in America, when actually I do. You understand? So that's what he's doing. And the thing is, if he, and New Breed also claims to be FBA. But if that's the case, how come he also support the other nations? How could you be a true FBA and yet you support the other nations and call them brothers and sisters and, you know, you love everyone? How? If you FBA don't care about nobody else on the outside. And that's why I said they're black racists, because they only care about themselves. They don't care about brothers and sisters in the Caribbean, which means if you're a Jamaican brother, a Haitian brother, a Panamanian, Trinidadian, Guyanese, FBA don't see you as brothers and sisters. They see you as tethers. Do you understand that? So if New Breed is a biblical Israelite and he believed in the Bible, but he claimed to be FBA, then what New Breed is basically saying is that he don't see all the other tribes as brothers and sisters. He see them as tethers. So New Breed basically is disrespecting the entire Israelite community. Nobody should be following this guy. No one, because he's a flip-flopper, and that's what a tether does. They flip-flop. They jump on one movement when it's convenient for them and it benefits them. Then they jump to the other movement when it benefits them. 1 minute, he's a chosen one. Hey, brothers and sisters, us as chosen ones. Now he moved from that. I'm FBA. Now he's FBA. Yeah, these tethers are out here, guys. Yep, these tethers. Which one is it? Which one are you? You see? Which one are you? It don't make no sense. You see? So we're going to talk about that later on, but I'm trying to give proper credit where credit is due. The first person that actually spoke on this issue, or the first content creators, is that content creator on the left side of the screen. New Breed didn't talk about that video first. He didn't talk about that video first. He's misleading the people. How dare you come online saying you're the first and how the video was given to you like your special privilege to talk about it? No, the video Ben was talked about. And I guarantee you the brothers on the left gave a way better breakdown. Better breakdown. It's a 6-hour live stream. And if you go over there to them, tell them Ringo TV sent you. Make sure you shout my name out loud in their live chat. Tell them Ringo TV sent you. Only reason why they getting extra views is because I sent the people. New Breed is not an Israelite. He's a tether. And I believe that he always been a tether, posing as an Israelite, trying to blend with us, because I'm looking at how he move. He blending over there with FBA now. All you folks from FBA should have been called him out, man. Wait, listen, all you FBAs, make sure you there for the show later on. Because when I get off here, I got to go back to editing my video. Because I'm putting all the receipts together. I'm putting all the receipts together because I want you to see this thing in real time. I want you to see the play so you understand what's going on. See, I'm about content. I'm about content. I'm about making videos. I'm about exposing the truth. But a lot of these other content creators, they cannot stomach the content because the content expose who they really are. So what they do is they distract you with all of this mumbo jumbo making threats and talking about, oh yeah, I want to fight, I want to fade, I want this, I want that, because they don't feel like a man, because the way I'm able to tear them down through videos, they don't feel like a man no more. So in order to feel like a man, they got to act like they're tough. Imagine a grown-ass man in his 40s online talking about, I want to fade. You know how crazy you sound? Where your bread, bro? Take care of your kids. How about that? How about go down there to South Carolina and check in on your mans? How about that? They got fires going on. Have it ever dawned on you to call your buddy up and see if he good? Have it ever called on you to go over there to UP Farms and help out? Because the fire's nearby. You see? And you want people to go down there to UP Farms and get land, and you got a bunch of damn fires down there raging and burning? You better go down there and help them. You don't even supposed to be online talking right now. You supposed to went down there and volunteer as a volunteer firefighter to help with those damn fires down there. And I'm not afraid of no damn fires. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, because I have like 1,000 people sending me messages about this and that and that. And a lot of times, people don't even really care. They just entertain, you know, because they ain't sending no money. You know, if people really care, they'll be sending money. Make sure you good. You know what I mean? They won't be sending you a damn message talking about, hey, man, some fires in North Carolina. You be safe now. You know, no, send some money. How about that? You know? Because that's the only time people seem to be concerned is when some destruction is coming or some fires is coming. That's when they want to send you messages acting like they care. But when nothing is coming, nobody send no messages to act like they care. Bunch of damn hypocrites, fam. And that goes to anybody that sent me a message. Real talk. I don't care how you feel about it. I'm just calling it what it is. I don't sugarcoat. Don't send me no damn message about no damn fire. You only want to send a message about a fire because you know where I'm at. But if I was good somewhere else, you wouldn't send no message. You don't really care. You're entertained. You know, people are entertained when destruction come. They love it. They can't wait. Oh, I hope Ringo get burnt out. I hope they burn his house and burn his car. Yes, that's what they hoping for. How come New Breed ain't going live to talk about the fires and how it may affect UP Farms? How come he ain't talking about that? That's news right now. Literally, the fires is like damn near 20 minutes away from UP Farms. UP Farms is around Myrtle Beach. It's around there. Well, the fires is nearby. So why he's not talking about breaking news, the fires, X, Y, and Z, it may affect UP Farms. You know, how come he's not talking about that? You see? And I don't got no control over no fires. I ain't sent no fires nowhere. But my point is, there's a lot of fires going on. They said fires in North Carolina, fires in Myrtle Beach area, and some fires in Georgia. And there's a lot of damn brush fires and forest fires and stuff burning up. But I'm pretty sure those that live in the South, that's normal to them. These damn forest fires be normal in the South, you know? But my point is, this guy steals content, and when he's called out on it, it's like people get mad. Oh, he keep making videos about you, New Breed, but it's like nobody don't really see the videos he makes about me. You folks have to understand something. When I make my videos, it's to bring forth truth. When this man make videos, he's provoking you to anger. I make videos to call out the obvious, to correct error. When he make videos, he do it to disrespect, to insult, to make you angry, to get a response out of you, to entertain the audience. Making threats against somebody's family is not entertainment. Saying you want to beat a man up in front of his wife and kids, that's not entertainment. That's a threat. Disrespecting someone's dead mother that died of cancer, there's no forgiveness for that. Like, think about those words. And then the man claimed to be a biblical Israelite. The man is a tether. There's no way he followed God. I don't want to hear that. That man don't follow the Most High. He don't. And he definitely don't love his family. Because any man that keep entertaining these demons, he don't love his family. He can't love his family. Anytime a man would come online making threats, talking about who he want to fight, that man don't love his family. That man don't love his house because he's basically throwing his life away because he's hurt, because he's bitter. You see what I mean? Look, guys, you have never seen me online making threats. You never seen me in videos saying, yo, I want to fight this dude. I want to do this. I want to do that. I already know what I'm capable of. I don't got to brag about it. I don't got to try to showboat. I don't got to try to impress no women on social media. I don't got no time for that. All I know is what I'm capable of, and I'm trying to avoid life in prison. You understand? But if a man come to my door, if a man come to anywhere in the street where I'm out and about with any sort of violence, any sort of anything, you're going in a box. It's going to be that simple. It's going to be that quick. I'm not going to hesitate. It's not going to be no talking. You're just going to be sent your way. That's it. Right? That's just how it goes. Don't fuck with nobody. And nobody won't do nothing to you. You want to make videos? You can make videos. You could talk about me. You could do all of that type of stuff. Respond to my videos, whatever. Hey, okay, keep it videos. But when you start making threats, when you start talking about somebody going to punch somebody in the face, I wish you would. I know you ain't going to do it. You ain't going to do it. Because you understand what type of frequency I'm on now. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with nobody. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys out there, you're not playing with nobody. Anybody pull up on you with any sort of nonsense, it's going to be a problem. And you don't have to go online to make threats, and you just calm, cool, collected. Leave me alone. It won't be no issues. You want to make videos? Cool. I don't got no problem you making videos. You can make 1,000 videos about me. I'll just make a response if it's warranted. But making threats, talking about what I'm going to do to you and what I want, and you keep antagonizing the person and keep instigating and provoking the person. Like, what are you trying to do? Like, you don't love your life? You don't got nothing to live for? You don't love your kids? You don't want to see them grow? Something must be wrong with you mentally. My thing is, again, to the people that are entertained by a lot of this stuff, are you willing to pay to attend a funeral? In other words, if there was a funeral and I'm selling tickets, would you buy a ticket? Would you buy a ticket to see the funeral? Sounds awkward, right? But that's how serious it is. It's serious because you're willing to see a fight and willing to pay for it. But none of you won't even pay that ninja over there to support his endeavors with UP Farms. Ain't that something? And this is what's so crazy about this clown is that all of those people are willing to pay to see a fight between two black men. But none of those people are willing to pay to build on UP Farms. Make that make sense. I would feel bad as a person to know here I am promoting nothing but violence. And everybody's willing to pay to see that. But nobody's supporting his efforts with UP Farms. Ain't that something? That's crazy work right there, man. That just goes to show our people support death. They're willing to see death. They don't want to see life. They don't want to see that. You know? So, hey, we're going to get up on out of here, guys. I got to go back to edit my video for my show later on where we're going to pretty much expose the tethers. I'm going to try to educate FBA people to make them understand where I'm coming from. They should know already. If you watch my 9-hour video and you're FBA, you should already know my position on a lot of different things. And if you want to still go out there and continue to hate on me, continue. It is what it is. I can't stop people from hating me, but I know somebody put the battery in your back. And once you see this live stream that I'm going to do, a lot of you are going to question a lot of people. You're going to question, mainly you're going to question New Breed. You're going to question him because you're going to realize that he's an actual tether. And I'm not just saying that to say it because it's a fancy word that FBAs use. I'm saying verbatim that New Breed is a tether, posing as FBA, posing as an Israelite. And he disrespected the entire Israelite community. Nobody should be following him right now. No one. Because he's unstable in all his ways. Seriously. He don't have love for the Caribbean brothers and sisters. He don't. Anybody that is FBA, they don't recognize Caribbean people from the Caribbean. They don't recognize you. That's why I called it out. That's why I fell back from that and said, nah, I don't rep that. I might be considered a foundational Black American based on the qualifications, but I don't identify by that because it's ran by Tariq Nasheed. You see what I mean? It's ran by Tariq Nasheed. And that's just the way it is, fam. You know? And you got trolls still coming in here talking a bunch of crap. And these are what you call niggas. This is why I keep saying black people going to always be on the bottom because they got all this energy for other black men. But when it comes to the white man, you'll never see these guys talking about the white man. You'll never see this. Isn't it amazing how black people actually hate one another so much that they'll express all their venom and hatred for black people? But the people who oppress them, prevent them from pursuing their greatness and make laws to keep them back, they don't even have nothing to say about them. You know what I mean? You got some clown, he came in, he said, "You not from Brooklyn." So where the hell did I move from? Where the hell did New Breed help me move from? I mean, the stupid comments people make is just dumb. You're not from Brooklyn. Niggas ran you out of town. You're not even from America. Run that man his fade and stop the cap. See, those are the kind of guys that will put you brothers in a box. Dudes like that. Dudes like that will help to put people in boxes. That's one of the reasons why I don't associate with ninjas. I don't want you around me because I know how you get down. You hate yourself, so you're going to naturally hate me. Normally, people who hate themselves hate other people that look like them. That's just the way it goes. When you hate yourself, that is when you hate other people that look like you. You know? And it's sad. No, but what happened at Tyrone, if you're from Jamaica, right? New Breed believes you're a tether. You understand? And in his mind, he believes you're the kind of person who look down on American blacks. So he don't see you as a brother. You understand? That's what New Breed believes. That's what I'm trying to expose for the people. He's a tether because he claimed to be Israelite. He claimed we're chosen ones. Well, if we're chosen ones, then if you're a Jamaican, you're a chosen one. You're our people. Just that you're in the Caribbean or come from the Caribbean. You know what I mean? Anybody that's from FBA, they don't recognize you if you're from the Caribbean or any other place. You only have to be people that are descendants of slaves in America. That's how they see it. That's why I distance myself from FBA and called it out, because I see it as a racist organization, like a black racist organization that hates black people. You know what I mean? And when I said what I had to say, you know, everybody was getting mad talking about I'm disrespecting their lineage. And it's like they were treating me like I'm a white man and I'm a black man. How could I disrespect your lineage when that's my lineage too? I'm just sharing my thoughts. This is America, right? Last time I checked, this is America, where we have rights to express our thoughts. So how could you get upset for a man expressing his thoughts? That's crazy. You know? Let me see. And another thing, to black men, Never let people that instigate control you. So like how you have trolls that keep pulling up, getting blocked. Those are what you call demon spirits. See, a strong man don't have to prove nothing to nobody, especially when I said what I have to say. If a man pull up by my house or anywhere in the street where I'm with my family or I'm by myself and I'm just doing business, taking care of business, and have any sort of ill will or intent to harm me, that person's going in a box. There will be a funeral for that person. You see that? See, when I say that, that's not a threat. That's facts. A threat is when you provoke somebody and talk about what you want to do to them. That's a threat. If I got to protect myself, I'm going to protect myself. But I don't go out there looking to start anything with anybody. I don't do that. I don't threaten to be physical in terms of fighting or taking someone out over a video. I don't do stuff like that. I just make the content, let the content talk. If the person can respond, they respond. But when a person is making threats, then they got to be prepared for what's going to come with those threats, because it's not going to be that easy. You know, not in a world where we have Second Amendments and rights. It just don't work like that. That's why in states that have good gun laws, the people protect those laws, because it's needed. In a world where there's so much evil, everyone should be able to protect themselves and their families. You shouldn't have men just running reckless, talking shit, and thinking everything gonna be sweet. No, it's not. When that white man killed that black man and he defended that white lady, I mean, it was something else. I got to do a video on that. Because she was there by her house. The black guy pulled up with a gun, trying to rob the old lady. She started to scream. The white guy jumped out his house. Her neighbor jumped out his house, ran to his truck, pulled out an AR-15, some sort of assault rifle, and blasted that dude, sent him to his maker, put him in a box. And then the dude's pops ran out the house with a handgun. He was like, where he's at? The son said, he's dead. Just like that. Case closed. You went to a community, you didn't belong there, and they took you out. Just that simple. You know? That's why a lot of times in certain communities, a lot of neighbors be trying to figure out who's who, because they don't want no violence in the community. They want it to be a safe community. You know? A lot of times you might think somebody might be racist, or it's not always about racism. It's not. Some people just want to be in peace and quiet. They don't want no drama. Some communities, they don't want no gang violence. They don't want no drugs. They don't want nothing around that can affect their kids. You want a tightly knit community, whether it's white, black, Asian, whoever live in that community. Everybody want to be at peace. You know? Yeah. Yeah. Going on somebody's lawn can be a problem. It could be a major problem because it's a violation. I won't go on your yard. I teach my kids that. Don't go on nobody's yard. Don't even step on it, because I don't know how they feel. Some people don't like you on their property for nothing, and they have that right. That's their right. It's their property. Respect your boundaries. Respect their space. That's all it is. It's all about respect. You know? Sometimes in this community, people let their dog loose and just let their dog just roam around and just urinate on other people's yard. I hate that. And the people who do that are wrong, because they got a yard. They could just send their dog to their backyard and let the dog do what it got to do. But why send your dog in the street running wild, just doing what it want on people's yards? Like, come on, that's out of pocket. That causes problems. It's like you're trying to provoke somebody. You know, we got to learn to live in peace. But some people don't know how to do that. They just don't. And that's the thing about ninjas. They always want to fight. They always want to do all this extra stuff. I'm not into doing something that I know is going to cause me to end up in prison because I'm going to hurt somebody real bad. And some of you brothers, you know exactly what I mean, where you're the type of dude that know you will hurt somebody bad, real bad. And you just don't want to go there because it's not warranted. Now, if a threat is there and I got to do what I got to do, then yeah, I don't have a problem doing what I got to do. But to just jump involved in something to play little games and it's not really real, it's not real, meaning like I could really hurt you, then that's just a waste of damn time. You know what I mean? That's not real. That's a game. It's too much going on for something to be like it's a friendly thing. It's not, because you have situations where people can't accept the fact that they lost. And then you still got to end up putting them in a box. Some ninjas, they can't accept that. Loss, defeat, they can't accept it, bro. Imagine embarrassing somebody. Imagine that, embarrassing somebody and they still a sore loser. Now they want to get really crazy or try to plot a little bit more and then things go left again. That's how things happen. But see, with ninjas, they don't understand how these things work. They don't, you know? But yeah, guys, I got to get back to editing my video. I said what I had to say. Y'all take that, run with it, do what y'all got to do. To all the people that love to provoke, like I said, when somebody end up in a box and you hear it on the news, I want you to remember your part in that. You know what I mean? When somebody end up in a box, I want you to remember your part in that. You're going to have to give an account to God on the fact that you were instigating and you were pushing for this. And then something went left. And now don't come online talking about, damn, man, that's crazy, man. Yo, that's not right, bro. I can't believe that happened, man. Don't be like that, because you're going to give an account for the fact that you were there celebrating. You were there promoting and you know, this clown got people promoting videos about, yeah, man, I'm promoting the give me my fade, this and that, and all this other stupid stuff. Y'all doing all of that promotion stuff, but y'all don't even do that with the gospel of Jesus Christ. Imagine you got dumb ninjas going around promoting a charity fight that's never going to happen. But these people won't promote the gospel of Jesus Christ. These same people won't even take the time to promote the gospel to people, but they're promoting fights. This just goes to show that our people are done. We're finished. We don't serve God, fam. It's just sick. You know? It's really sick. Anybody that would disrespect a man's dead mother in the way that that man did, there's no forgiveness for that man. Nothing. It's all out of pocket. And anybody that agree with that type of stuff, fuck you. Because at the end of the day, what you're basically saying is the same thing he said. Anybody that agree with him is basically saying the same thing. So I don't know what kind of cloth y'all come from, but we're cut from a cloth that we respect people's mothers. That's the cloth that I'm cut from. And it's funny that people sit back and act like they don't see. You have another troll that comes in and says, you versus New Breed is entertaining. Well, you're blocked now. You see that? You're blocked. It's entertaining to you, or you're blocked. Because it ain't funny. Because when somebody end up in a box, I want to see if you're going to attend their funeral. How many of you people that want to see fights would attend that content creator's funeral if they died? How many of you would come out? See, that's when it gets real. And that's what people don't understand. It's one thing to make videos and you call out BS and you hold people accountable and they got to repent. But when people are resorting to wanting to see bloodshed and fights, see, it starts off with oh, give me my fade and charity fight. Then it goes left. Because you keep entertaining it and it get to the point now where it's like somebody gonna have to put somebody in a box, because it's like dudes are so busy trying to prove themselves to people online that they end up crossing that line trying to prove something, and then they end up in a box. I want to know how many of y'all gonna go to their funeral. How many of y'all gonna take care of their kids if they gone? Sometimes y'all gotta go and you gotta ask that man, are your viewers going to take care of you if you're no longer here? I doubt they would. They're going to just forget about you. And that's the point. Entertaining people with nonsense like that, it doesn't make you a man. And it doesn't help you. Because if all those people are banding together for all of that buffoonery, but they're not banding together when it comes to the word of God, they're not banding together when it comes to your so-called UP farms, they're not banding together to support you financially, then all of those people are your enemies too. And you're just a puppet for the devil. So that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the talk. I hope you enjoyed this mature conversation about protection, safety, delusional mindsets, people crashing out, threatening people, disrespecting people, stealing content, claiming ownership of content. That's not cool. So to the people that just now joined the show, don't know what's going on, we were talking about how New Breed basically stole content from the Zealots of Israel ministry and posed like he is the first guy on YouTube to talk about it when that's not true.
Between Gorilla Hebrew and one of his wives. And the things that you're going to see in here is going to be alarming. Now, nobody on social media has this footage. Nobody has this live stream. It is a private live stream. It was given directly to me. And now we're going to go over the details of what Gorilla Hebrew was actually doing and the hatred that he actually has for black people.
Now, he's talking about the hatred that he has for black people, but yet he got hatred for me. Do you see the hypocrisy, people? This is what I mean. He's online talking about the hatred another guy has for black people. He stole the content from another content creator, did not give them no credit. He's going to basically regurgitate everything he heard from that live stream, right? No credit he gave them. And he's talking about how that Gorilla Hebrew guy hates black people, but yet he himself hate black people. Because if he claimed FBA, he don't recognize the brothers and sisters from the Caribbean. He also hates me. You understand? So how could he talk about another man hating black people when he hate black people too? That's pure hypocrisy, man. Nobody should be listening to that nonsense. You know? He hates me. New Breed hates me with a passion. So how could he talk about Gorilla Hebrew hating black people when he hates black people and call them tethers? He called Jamaicans tethers, Trinidadians tethers, Panamanians tethers. He don't see you as biblical Israelites no more. He literally is double-minded. Like, I got the video clips of him literally claiming FBA, Israelite, and everything at the same time. You can't be both. You can't be a biblical Israelite and FBA at the same time. You can't. That's why I made the distinction. And I said, although I would be FBA because of my lineage and so forth, I don't claim FBA because it's ran by Tariq Nasheed. And the organization behind it got the people of FBA thinking that they should only focus on blacks here in America and everybody else are tethers. I don't rock with that. Because according to the Bible, there are 12 tribes, and you cannot neglect all the other tribes and only focus on yourself as if though you're just so special while disrespecting all the other biblical Israelites. And that's what New Breed has done. You know? So if you're a brother from the Caribbean, Trinidadian, Haitian, if you're from the Dominican Republic, Panama, any of those regions, man, You know, you need to stop following this dude because he looked down on you. He called you tethers, which mean you're basically a person who's trying to be like American black people. He's basically saying that you don't understand their plight and think you're better than American black people. That's what New Breed believes. You know? And it's just sad. It really, really is sad that he's not focused on that, man. What are you talking about? Daniel, what the hell are you talking about? You said rewind. You said the same thing. You said you don't like or trust black people. No, I don't trust niggers. Does that sound better to you? I say ninjas all the time. I don't like them and I don't trust them. That's a distinction. I don't like them. I don't like dysfunctional black people. You understand? Is that clear for you, Daniel? I never said I don't like black people as a whole, because if that's the case, all the people that are black that are viewing me, that mean I don't like them. So obviously, you didn't graduate high school to understand context that I'm speaking about a specific group of hateful, racist black people that hate me. Right? So I suggest you get some new ears so you can understand context. New Breed, on the other hand, looked down on all people from the Caribbean. All of them. And he did that in order to win the hearts, the respect, and the viewership of people from FBA. And my hope is that the people who follow FBA, whether they're black racists or what, that they would expel New Breed from their camp because he's a tether who's posing as if though he's for their cause when really he's not. He's just using them to weaponize FBA against me because he can't handle me. I'm too much. So he's trying to let other people apply pressure. That's why when I made my initial videos and you had other content creators talking about me, the only reason why he jumped on the bandwagon is because he never liked me in the first place. So it's like, damn, okay, they're all attacking Ringo. Let me jump on board, act like I'm FBA. That way I can win FBA over and they could hate Ringo and attack Ringo and cancel him, because that's what he was mainly focused on. We're going to bring that all out later on. So the people from the FBA community, whether you like me or not, that's neither here nor there. But what you're going to learn is that this guy, New Breed, is in fact a tether. He is the pure example of a tether. A person who is only trying to blend in with FBA when it's convenient for him. And he's going to put a battery in your back so you can look at me like I'm a bad guy. The receipts I'm going to bring out later on is going to shock you. Like I said, I have to make sure that the video is edited properly because the way my receipts are, it's so damning that once you see it, you're going to unsubscribe, number one. You're going to unsubscribe from New Breed once you see the video. If you're a brother and sister from the Caribbean, you're definitely going to unsubscribe once you see this video because you're not going to tolerate that. You're going to see exactly what he's doing. You're going to hear it from his own mouth, and you're going to be disgusted by it. And see, this is what I do, ladies and gentlemen. I don't waste my time putting on boxing gloves. I box with content, and I bring out the receipts. I bring out the facts. And the jabs that I'm throwing, they're always hitting. The uppercuts that I'm throwing, they always hit its target. Because why? I bring out the facts, and I let the people decide what they want to believe. That's all it is. The reason why other people get salty and in their feelings is because they can't really go toe-to-toe when it comes to the content. They can't. They can't refute the things that I say. And this particular video, like I said, I have to edit my pieces together and make sure that my case is presented properly for you, the viewer. But yeah, I'm going to get up on out of here, man. Do what I got to do. Get back to protecting my family. Get back to my life, doing what I got to do. Making sure that everything is right within my area. Right? So make sure you do the same in yours. protect your family, protect your kids. Anybody come around your crib with any sort of nonsense, you put them in a box. Just that simple. You know? Put them in a box. Maybe I need to get some shirts. Maybe New Breed will steal that. Let's see. Is New Breed going to steal, put them in a box and put that on a t-shirt? Because that man is desperate for money to pay for that damn car. That's why he's so desperate for a charity fight to raise money. Because he's struggling right now. You know, like one of them type of fights that you do, what these boxers do, like Mike Tyson and all of them, it's because they're low on funds. So they'll do a fight. We already know Mike Tyson is not the Mike Tyson of old, but they'll do these fights and we really think Mike got it still. And it's like, nah, he's an older guy now. You know, we appreciate his contributions to boxing, but he's an older guy now. He shouldn't even be in the ring. But they're doing them. They do these fights because they're trying to make money. And normally when people are desperate for charity fights and this and that, because they're desperate for money. Desperate for money. That's all it is. See, if I was desperate for money, I'll jump on board. I'm good. I'm content with where I'm at. You know, may not be where I want to be, but I'm content. I'm not greedy for money. He is. Right? So at the end of the day, I don't know. He's going to have to sell some more t-shirts and, you know, do what he got to do. So we're going to see if he's going to make a put them in a box t-shirt to steal more of my intellectual properties or whatever the case is. I don't really care about that. But at the end of the day, it's just entertaining to see him steal from me once again, because he's stealing everything. Come outside, all these, everything that I do, he copy. The man is not original at all. And if anybody buy any type of shirt, come outside and run me a fade, you're dumb. Like, what the hell are you buying this garbage for? It make no sense. Like, get your own style, do your own thing. The man want to be me. I'm the best in the game when it comes to content creation. He knows that. He trying his best to be like me. I'm his teacher. You know what I mean? So it's like when people trying to live off your energy, especially when you have a fallout, that's when they try to do their best to try to act like they never really rock with you. Again, I got video from this man. Now check this out, gang. Let me play this tape. Let me play this tape before we get up on out of here. I want to play this tape for the audience because I need for you to see this so that we're all on the same page. But let me play this tape. Let me see if I can find it. I know I got it in here somewhere. Do I got it? I don't know if I got it. I don't think I got it. Wait, let me scroll through. Let me scroll through. Because it's called Praise Something. I don't know if I have it or not. Let me keep scrolling. Because I could always do a search on one of the hard drives and find it that way. Let me search for it. Because I always have to do this so I can remind the viewers of who this guy is and how he continually eat his words. Right? Let me see if I can find it. I don't know where the heck is that. Oh, the drive is on my other computer. That's where it is. It's on my other computer. I wonder if I plug in the hard drive, would it affect? Let me see. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. No, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. Because I don't see it here. I don't see it here. That's 1, 2, 3. That's weird. Because I had it here. Killed Kit. What? Yeah. I don't got it here. He lucky. He lucky I don't got the tape here. But I mean, if you want to see that, you can see it on the video. Matter of fact, let me do this. I got it. I'll just go to my video on YouTube. I'll just go to my video on YouTube. Give me a minute. Let me go to my own video. I'm like, because I don't got the video here in front of me because it's on my hard drive that I'm editing on my laptop. But let me go to my video. And that right there will give me what I need. So let me see. Where's the video? Ba-ba-da-ba. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. What the hell did I do? Did I rename the video? I'm trying to see if I renamed the video. Remember that video that I did about a double-minded man? I think it's this one. Let me see. Let me try this video. Hold on. I think this is it. Because I remember I renamed the video. Yeah, I think it's this video. I'll just play the tape. That way you can hear it. Yeah, okay. I got it. I got it here. Hiding, viewing. Wait. I want you to see the receipts because, you know, the receipts, they don't lie. It says... Just listen. New Breed Global Truth. And then it gives a caption. It says, content creators that have influenced or inspired my work on YouTube. Listen, keep listening, guys. Over the years, given credit where credit is due. Right? Shout out to Joanne. I see you in the building coming in. Says hello, Ringo mods in chat. So based on the receipt that's on the screen, it says content creators that have influenced or inspired my work. So based on what we're seeing on the screen is a list of names, notable, honorable men, men of honor, men of power, men of stature that have influenced and inspired this particular individual. So I didn't say that. That's what that person said. Right. So I want you, the viewer, to think and use your brain and say, wait a minute. Is that the same guy that talks so negative about you? Is that the same guy that speak evil of you? Is that the same guy that constantly disrespects you? Yep, that's the same guy. Let me fast forward it up to this section of the video. Let me see. Let me play this. Let me see if it plays.
Inspires you to step your game up. And
let's go.
He was ahead of. He's you put out is garbage.
Crash. This is the same guy, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to this. That was saying all of these wonderful words over here. Listen.
The next brother on the list, Ringo TV Reactions. Now, a lot of y'all know about Ringo TV Reactions, man. This brother right here, he's been in this YouTube space. He's been in these spaces for years. He's been here since 2006. This is of the old school YouTube. Before there was a monetization button. Before there was a monetization button, I was making videos as well. And this brother was around, but he was putting a certain level of production into it. Now, we were making videos straight from the phone or a little rinky-dink camera. There was no monetization. We didn't really put the passion into it. We were just using YouTube to talk to people. But Ringo, it's almost like he was ahead of his time. He can see that this platform was going somewhere. And the brother, his production was just like none other. Even to this day, like his quality of material, I'm talking about the production, the studio, what the brother puts out, it really inspires you to step your game up and take.
Do you see how he's talking about me? Now, that video is on the screen right there. It's called How Demons Work Through People. Right? You can check that out on your own time, but let me play it again.
This YouTube thing seriously. You know, somebody who been around it and doing what they do, and they always took it serious. They always made sure their production was top notch. As a content creator, that's what you want. You want to, at the very least, be up in your game constantly. You constantly want to be up in your game. And also,
now, you know what's so crazy about this? Shout out to Mr. Skinny TV in the building. Salute, bro. It's crazy how this man had all these praises and flowers for me, but still want to go disrespect. That's crazy, right? Like, he literally undone everything he said about me throughout this entire video. Keep in mind also, me and this dude linked up in North Carolina to go down there to UP Farms. So let me get this straight. So all that time from when you made that video all the way up to UP Farms and all of that other stuff, everybody was good. You see what I'm saying? But now, all of a sudden now, he's acting as if though, yeah, I don't like that dude, blah, blah, blah. Nah, that's because you got dealt with. We called you out on your BS. We found out that you was doing dirt. And we made videos about it, and you got salty about it because you can't handle criticism. This is not for you. You keep saying, oh, he keep making videos about me. Well, you're making videos about me, dog. You can't see? When you make videos about me, I'm going to make videos about you. This is YouTube. If you mad because my videos are reaching people more than your videos, then something wrong. You don't do videos on your big channel. You go to your little channel and talk about me because you're a coward. You don't do that on your big channel. Why? Because on your big channel, you have the zombies that follow the chosen one stuff. And then on your small channel, you act like you're FBA. So you're living a double life. But let's get back to what he had to say.
Also, Brother Ringo, man, this is like a big brother to me. You know?
Notice what he said. He said Ringo is like a big brother to him. Ain't that something? Ringo is a big brother to him. But then he says this.
Over there and watch Ringo to get intel on a situation that's going on social media. I choose not to watch you because you're a warlock. But now I'm gonna watch because I'm just going to destroy everything you put out. Because everything you put out is trash.
Really?
And that's on everything.
Ain't that something? See, the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, New Breed has always been jealous of me. Jealous. I'm talking about deep jealous. And this is what the Bibles call when people are covetous, like they covet their neighbor. That's one of the commandments. You're not supposed to covet your neighbor. And that's what he's been doing the whole time. And it put him in a bind where, like, right now, like, he's down bad. And he's really trying to get himself out of this mess that he's in. But it's all due to him coveting off me, trying to be like me. You know what I mean? And he exhausted himself so much trying to be me. It's frustrating him now. So he's trying to do all this promo for fights and all this other stuff, like, to see if he can raise money. You know what's so funny, ladies and gentlemen? It never was about any charity fight and all this other stuff and people paying to see a fight. This dude was begging and taunting brothers and wanting to fight all the brothers because he lost his manhood during all the debates. And he wasn't talking about a charity fight. He switched it up and fine-tuned it now to, oh, it's a charity thing. We could raise money and give it to a charity. What? When did anybody agree to any of this stuff? Stuff is stupid. Like, you making AI videos. Like, that's not me. That's not me. You want, it's like you're using me to sell something that people are never going to get. You're literally selling a lie. When you promote something, it is because somebody agreed to something. You're making the people want something that's not there. That's evil. You're putting batteries in people's backs to desire a fight. How sick. Notice he's not promoting Jesus Christ. Where is the promo for Jesus Christ? That man still got the videos up with me and him at UP Farms walking around. Like, why would you still have a video up with me and you at UP Farm? Why? And that's my video that he have up, guys. That's the video that's coming from my camera feed. He downloaded my video, uploaded to his channel to promote UP Farm after the fallout. Why would he still have me up there as if though I'm helping to promote? Fuck UP Farms. You heard me just say it? Fuck UP Farms. Because you misrepresented UP Farms when you came against these brothers and disrespected and lied. So at the end of the day, I don't rock with UP Farms. I don't care about none of them folks. I don't care about none of them people you claim I met. You misrepresented everybody. You did that. You know? At the end of the day, Brainwaves went down there to UP Farms to help you, and you disrespected Brainwaves. You think I'm going to sit back and be like, oh, I don't got nothing to say? No, everybody that helped you with that UP Farms stuff, you took advantage of them. And that is why Mark the Messenger fell out with everybody too, because you tried to call Mark the Messenger out when Brother Karatazar was on the panel with the brother from what's that brother name that got his wife taken by Pastor Dow? He was up there. Gonzalez, I believe it is. Gonzalez. Him, Mr. Gonzalez. You had Rufus. You had Rollo. Who else? You had somebody else that I didn't know, and you had what's this dude, man? I just said the damn dude's name. What's his name? What's this chosen one dude's name? I just said his name and forgot his name, y'all. You know? What's this dude's name? The dude with the locks that look like it's falling out. Mark the Messenger. I just said his name and forgot his name. That's crazy. But the reason why Mark the Messenger fell out with everybody is because New Breed put him on the spot and made the man feel pressured that he... Let me explain what happened. Rollo had the panel. It was Rollo's show, right? It was an epic show because nobody was able to bring all of those men together on one platform. So the video had a lot of viewers. Out of nowhere, the topic was supposed to be about Mr. Gonzalez, the issue with Pastor Dow. Rufus was there to explain his side and so on and so forth. Basically, when that happened, New Breed came out of nowhere during the stream and was like trying to promote UP Farms. But he was really targeting Mark the Messenger because Mark the Messenger had the most subscribers out of all the brothers. You know what I mean? So it applied pressure to Mark the Messenger. You could tell, anybody that watched the stream would know that the message was directed at Mark the Messenger to make Mark the Messenger feel obligated to be a part of it. And some people just don't want to be a part of this stuff. Doesn't matter if we in the truth or whatever. And I don't rock with Mark the Messenger because he already disrespected me and all the other brothers. But my point is, at that time, I had no issues with him. And I felt that what New Breed was doing was out of pocket because it was like, clearly he was targeting Mark so Mark can give money. And then what happened was when I was exposing that situation, Mark the Messenger pulled up in my live chat and was like, yeah, New Breed was trying to get money out of him, like kept asking him for money for the whole UP Farms thing. And then New Breed made a couple of video streams trying to do damage control against him and Mark the Messenger. Mark the Messenger cut ties with everybody. So what we see is a pattern that New Breed is the common denominator because he fell out with everybody. Mark the Messenger don't want nothing to do with him. He fell out with Brainwaves. He fell out with me. He fell out with Rollo. He lied on Rollo. He destroyed Rollo's business, messed up Rollo from getting money, opportunities. And it's like everybody that he came in contact with, he severed relationships with. Now, if you really think about it, yeah, me and New Breed situation is unique. It's a unique situation. But what the bad thing about it is that this dude lied so much that his lies has now become truth. Like when y'all think about it, guys, the whole situation with the move from New York to North Carolina is something that is crazy because everybody keeps saying that I brought that on YouTube. If y'all really know the facts, New Breed is the one that brought that on YouTube, not me. Put a 1 in the chat if New Breed is the one that brought that whole situation on YouTube, because he's the one that did, not me. I never did anything. He brought it on YouTube. This man literally went and started sharing DM messages, playing audio tapes. He brought the whole thing on YouTube. He did that. But he convinced the people that I did. I'm the one who hit New Breed up privately, trying to resolve the situation privately, like men. I left this man messages telling him what he did to resolve the situation privately. This man went on YouTube and started playing back my voice messages. Started a whole mess. And then when I started making videos, he started to cry like a baby. I'm like, dog, this was supposed to be handled behind the scenes like men. You know, I never promised to pay you anything, but you're telling everybody that I owed you money. And what's so crazy is this, ladies and gentlemen, I have the voice messages. Let me see if I can pull this up. I don't know if I have it still, but let me see if I can pull up this receipt, because I got these receipts and, you know, it's crazy, man. Let me see if I got this, if I still got the receipt. I don't know if I still got it, but if I got it, I'll play it for you, because these type of things, man, it's wild, bro. It's absolutely wild. Let me see. Do I even have it? I don't even know if I have that message. But I remember I played it in the video. I played the voice message from New Breed, because he had left a message. And I'm like, who this dude? Who leaving this message? He had left me a message. I'm trying to look and see. Because it was sad. I'm like, this dude, he contact me and tell me, my bad, bro, it was my fault. And I'm like, dude, you telling me it's your fault, but then you're online spreading lies, talking about, yeah, I helped this man move. Dude, that's what you said you're gonna do. You forgot? He brought everybody in on the business, fam. Everything he brought out, trying to make it seem one way. Let me play the tape. Meanwhile, I look for this thing real quick, y'all. Let's get back to the tape.
Understand, you know, we got a song together. We have the Pump and Dump remix.
Notice that. He said we have a song together. Actually, the song is my song, and I featured him on the song. But this is the same guy that goes to his platform and says, oh, his music is trash. But yet, I have him in my music. I have him featured on a video, but my music is trash. You have to think about that, guys. Right? Now, again, he labeled me as a big brother. But it gets worse. Let me ask you guys in the building, all you brothers and sisters in the building. With a show of a 1, has any of you lost a mother or a father? With a show of a 1. I just want to see if there's anyone in the building who can relate. I want to know. With a show of a one, is there anyone in here that have lost a mother or a father? Right? Okay, let's see. We have a couple of ones coming in. Okay. Now, I want you to brace yourself for this one. Right? I want you to brace yourself for this one. This is going to be very triggering. I want you to brace yourself for this one. I'm going to put something on the screen, and I want you to listen to this. And again, to all the people that follow that individual, that think he is a man of God, that think he is somehow, doing something, it doesn't make any sense. Give me 1 minute, guys. Give me 1 minute, right? Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Let me put on this music here. I'll be right back. Let me fast forward this thing.
Dear Dr. Cat.
Whoops, that's an ad. Let me turn down the volume of that. Let's let this ad play and skip this video. Okay. Because in the line of content, my job is not to, I guess, participate in the dysfunction, but to shine the light on the dysfunction so that you, the people, can decide what is the proper judgment for said individual. In other words, when people slander your name and talk evil of you, everybody picks sides and say this and say that. But I want you to look at this and listen to this, and I want you to think about it very carefully, because it's very, very sick. But what it shows is the heart of an individual. And this is why the Bible says in 1 John chapter 3, verse 15, it says, whosoever hateth his brother is a murderer. And ye know that no murderer hath eternal life abiding in him. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Now, before we play that, let's continue playing this, and then we're going to get to the content.
And he's just a powerful brother. Lots of talking points that a lot of people on social media ran with. And this is one of the pioneers, literally. Ringo TV Raw is a pioneer on YouTube. He's been here before a lot of people, putting in a whole lot of work. He deserves the respect. And, I want to congratulate that brother for his growth within these last few months. He's finally getting his due justice. And it's almost like the Most High God is rectifying these YouTube streets. He's correcting it, because this brother's supposed to be on top. You understand? Because he's been there.
He said, I'm supposed to be on top. This came from his lips.
And now he's finally getting his just due. So it's like amazing to see. And you got to respect it. He's going to the place he's supposed to be. Ringo TV Raw or Ringo TV Reactions is supposed to have millions of subscribers. You understand? This is a brother who has had many channels removed. Many channels removed. So to see the brother finally getting his just due, and it's just amazing. So shout out to Ringo TV Raw. He's been around. He has a great influence.
He said, I have a great influence. That's what he said. He said, I have a great influence. Isn't that what he said? Right?
But now I'm gonna watch, because I'm just going to destroy everything you put out, because everything you put out is trash. And that's on everything. Everything you put out is garbage. This man is right 10% of the time. 90% of his material is trash. I'm telling y'all. It just takes a person to point out his hypocrisy. The boy is really thrown. He gone. I don't have to go over there and watch Ringbo to get intel on a situation that's going on social media. I choose not to watch you because you're a warlock.
Now think about this, guys. He says he don't have to watch me, right? But if you think about it, he was watching that channel in order to get the scoop on Guerrilla Hebrew. You see that? See, he's literally telling on himself because he watches me every single day. He watched me when I talk about the Gene Hackman story. He watched me when I talk about the Angie Stone situation. He watched me when I talk about the Twitch boss situation. He watched me when I talk about the Takeoff situation. He watched me when I talk about the Shanquello Robinson situation. He watched me when I talk about anything. If I'm talking about TD Jakes, he'll make a video about it. If I talk about anything, he'll do it. If I buy a dresser, he'll buy the same thing. If I go get a car, he go get the same thing. If I go get a house, he get the same thing. Anything I do, he do. You know what I mean? This man, like literally, in that video right there, he's in a cold garage. In that video right there, that background, that's inside of a garage, y'all. That's not inside of like no room. That's in the garage. Who in the world sets up a room inside of a garage, bro? It's cold. Last night I was in my garage doing some cleaning, fam. And it was cold in the garage. I ain't gonna hold you, fam. You ever cleaned out your garage, fam? And you did a good job? Like, I cleaned out the garage and yo, there's more space, fam. I can't believe it. Yo, y'all gotta do it, man. I went in there, I started cleaning up, moving stuff and organizing things. Yo, I did a better arrangement of the garage, fam. Like, I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited, man. Yo, I use, like those big 90, 100-gallon garbage cans. Like, I had one sitting there, just sitting there in the garage with nothing inside of it. I said, wait a minute, I could use this for a storage bin. Man, what in the world? I put the leaf blower in there. I put the garden hoses in there. I started packing that thing up with all sorts of, all that junk you have in the garage. I just packed everything up there, just closed the lid and everything just clean and nice. I'm like, man, damn. Got all this extra space. I put all my girls' bikes on the side. Everything is nice and tidy, man. I'm just happy about it, man. You know how you just get happy, man? Shout out to Exandra for the major support as always. Says, peace and blessings, fam. Keep up the great work, Ringo. I'm trying to find this voicemail. I know I recorded it. I definitely recorded it, but it probably erased itself from the phone. But I got the actual recording because I played it on my my live. I played it on my live, and I have a backup copy of it that I pretty much screen recorded so that I can have for safekeeping for myself. But I was trying to find it. I don't know where I put it, but I have it somewhere. But let me get back to the tape of what we're playing here, right? Because I want you to hear that. Now think about it. I was supposed to get off the show, but I'm still here. You see how I do? It's like that's how I am when I do my content. It's like I'll be like, yeah, I'm leaving right now, and then I'm still here. Now that you see all of that, guys, let's look at this. This should be very, very interesting for the class. My mom, check this out, guys. This right here is going to pretty much make you think about a lot of things. I want you to listen to this very, very carefully. All right? Now watch this, guys. This is going to definitely get to you. Right? Let me tune this up. How everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody doing good. We're studying a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Now, this guy believes that he is a biblical Israelite. He claims that he repped the Bible, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But what we're examining is the actions of said individuals. Now, I asked earlier, How many of you have lost a mother or a father? Right? Okay. Now that you know that, I want you to listen to this, and I want you to think about your mother, and I want you to think about your father. I want you to think about the ones you lost in the struggle of life. I want you to think about that. I want them to come across your mind as you listen to this. It's going to do something to you. Just remember, think about your mom. Think about your dad. Now, before we play this tape, I talk on my channel many times about my mother. I loved my mother. She died of cancer. She died in her early 60s. You could say like mid to early, mid 60s. Let's just say the mid 60s, right? Well, she passed away due to cancer, right? I talk about the story of my upbringing, that my mother always worked, always provided for the house. And in the process of her pretty much doing her thing, I could say probably when I was around the ages of, you could say 6, probably like 5 or 6, somewhere around there. My elder brother was a little older than me, probably like 10, 11. And then the younger brother probably was just a baby, right?
I'm about to cash this check for...
Ah, come on. Damn ads, man. Eventually fell into drugs. We're talking about the drug epidemic during the 80s, where a lot of our parents in that time went through the crack epidemic. And it was one of those times where pretty much everybody you knew in school, in the neighborhood, they all had a relative, a cousin, a auntie, a grandmother, an uncle that was on drugs, right? And basically, when this happened, I talked about these stories on my platform to be transparent, to kind of make people understand the struggles in life that people have. And my mom was a wonderful woman that the neighborhood loved because she took care of all the kids, everybody's kids. She was their mother too. And when she passed away, it was a really rough time. Very, very sad day, because I spoke to her about 2 days earlier, and she wanted me to bring some food and a few things and make sure that I bring the girls, because she wanted to see the girls, because we knew that she was going to pass away. And I wanted her to see them for the last time, because we all knew we were all preparing for the worst. And long story short, we went down to her house, and she was gone already. She was gone, right? So I share these stories on YouTube because I want you people to, I guess, understand where I've been, the things that I go through, just like you. You have your time of loss, ups, downs, So this individual, right, did something that is, I want you to decide. I want you people to decide, because, he professed himself to be a man of God, a man of the cloth. But the evil that came from his tongue is diabolical. Now, I'm stronger than him, and he knows that. I'm very stronger than him. And I'm able to withstand all of the fiery darts of the wicked one, meaning that the words from his tongue, the evil, it doesn't move me, because I know it's coming from Satan. And I know it's designed to provoke me. And being that I'm a strong man, a powerful man, I'm able to control myself. Do you understand? So now, let me play this tape for you to listen to what he did and what he said. Shout out to Chronic Winter for the support. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. All right, let's get back to the tape. Appreciate the support. And there's many more. There's many more things that he said. I just don't have time to go through every single thing that he said. But I want you to listen to this. And I want you to think of your mother and your father as you listen to this. So let me roll the tape. Let's get into it. It's Panamanian. Listen. Panamanian. My father is American. But people online, they believe they know my nationality. Even New Breed think he do. He don't. Nobody do. Nobody does.
You don't even know your nationality, but you damn sure ain't Judah. To know your nationality, you gotta know who your father is. You know, your mother was, doing what she was doing for the rock. And if you mad at what I just said, then do something about it. That's what's wrong with you. You was born out of the rock. You was born out of the rock. She was doing what she was doing. Your mother was doing what she was doing for that crack rock. And out came Ringbo. See, that's what's wrong with your mind. That's why you wired to go against somebody like me.
Do you see what he did, ladies and gentlemen? Now you have to ask yourself the question, is that love? Is that what the Bible teach? Basically, he said that I'm a crack baby. That's what he basically said. This is what a man of God does online. Talk about another man's mother that is dead. This is what a godly, biblical Israelite FBA man says online. And his viewers, they laugh, they enjoy it. Now, in his mind, he must believe that that's provoking me to anger. Not exactly, because I know who he serves. He do not serve the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob at all. This is the true meaning of a double-minded man, is unstable in all his ways.
And you're gonna find.
So, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Imagine. So you see what he's saying, right? That's just one of it. But he have other videos where he went and said even worse. He even put that in his boxing promo, talking about you need to fight for your mama, for her honor, for your wife, for your kids. This is what that man did. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I found the audio. I found the audio that was sent to me from New Breed on, now think about this, guys. He sent this audio to me on August 3rd, 2024 at 9:11 a.m. He sent this audio. I'm going to play this, and I want you to hear what he had to say. Now, remember, this is about the whole move process. This is about everything. I want you to hear what New Breed had to say. Now, y'all remember I said I was going to do the documentary. You notice how I fell off from the documentary? I just said, let me just let it go. Y'all remember that? I didn't even release nothing because I tried to let it go. Listen to this audio, guys. Let me see if I can get this up. Hold on a second. Let me get this on the speaker.
I'm attempting to call you as a brother.
Wait.
And basically admitting
Hold on.
what my fault is.
Hold on. Let me tune this up again.
Yo, what up, bro? Hey, look, man. I'm attempting to call you as a brother. And basically admitting what my fault is in a situation. I don't mind if you play this publicly. Because pretty much, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to put my videos on private. I went over the voice memos, and there was one memo in particular that I pretty much misunderstood. And when I was in your front yard saying, yo, I know you said you was going to give me something, you can do that later. I didn't say that because I was trying to shake you down. I actually misunderstood one of the voice memos And I thought what you said in the voice memo was like, yo, I'm going to give you X, Y, and Z. And that wasn't the case. And so that's where the misunderstanding came in. And, I'm man enough to admit that I didn't follow through with procedure as far as listening to all of the voice memos. I only listened to the first few, and then I was offended. And sometimes when offense comes in, Satan can come in. Everything goes sideways from there. And at the end of the day, I got fear of the Most High. And since this fallout, or whatever the case may be, I've had a sense of restlessness because I don't feel completely peaceful and right in my spirit. Although, some of the things that I heard in the voice memos, I'm in strong disagreement with. And I feel like they're assumptions and accusations. And I didn't really know where they were coming from. But at the same time, I still respect the fact that if you feel some type of way, you're willing to say it. So, but a lot of things was untrue. There was a real exhausting moment. And I'm not saying you didn't put in the work just as well as we put in work. But, it wasn't that no cold shoulder type of stuff. It was just that we were just trying to get it done to get some rest. You know what I'm saying? And that whole listening to all those series of voice memos is like you just thought the worst. And it was just that we were exhausted. And I'm sure you were exhausted as well. But anyway, yeah, man, I'm not with the online YouTube stuff. And I'm not trying to have YouTube beef. And a part of me also feels.
That's pretty much where it had ended. You see that, ladies and gentlemen? Are y'all picking up on that energy? This dude contacted me, telling me that after he listened to the messages, and keep in mind, this is after he done did all the damage. This man went online spreading lies, telling everybody, I'm not listening to no dumb messages from Ringo. What man sends messages? And this is how me and this dude communicated at all times. We always communicated through voice memos through Instagram. You understand? The only time we probably had a phone call was probably like once or twice, and it was short. Right to the point, and that's it. This man is on, listen, I have that voicemail saved on this phone, and it ain't going nowhere. Listen to that again, people. I want you to listen to it because, again, he's spreading all these lies about, oh, he helped me move. This ninja went around telling everybody he helped me to find my house. Ninja, we already knew where we were going. You just drove us there, remember? You didn't help me to find nothing. You didn't help me to find a car. I already knew what I wanted. You're not the one who paid for it. You know what I mean? Rollo was there. Is Rollo going to say he helped me find the place too? Of course not. I already knew what I wanted, and we all went down there together. But this man is a snake, y'all. And all I do is bring out the receipts. That's all I do. Let me shout out these super chats real quick. Shout out to Carla for the super chat. And Chronic Winter again for another super chat. Appreciate that. With the laughing out loud cat. Now think about this, y'all. And shout out to Denise. I see you in the building. Appreciate that. All I try to do, ladies and gentlemen, is bring out the receipts to clear my name. New Breed is distracting all of y'all with all of this mumbo jumbo, boxing fights, and all this stupid stuff. I don't got time for all of that nonsense. You know what I mean? My wife is totally disgusted in New Breed for how he treated not only my family, but disrespected our kids and so forth. And we invited these people into our home, even, in New York, inviting them in. Imagine you inviting people in your life And then they turn around, got online and was talking about, yeah, the project's this and that. And this man got online and lied and said that I was living in a 2-bedroom, a 1-bedroom apartment and had all my kids locked up in one room in a 1-bedroom apartment. That's a damn lie. How you going to say that and you were there helping me to move? How could I have a studio in a 1-bedroom apartment? How is that possible? But this is what he did, y'all. You see what I mean? And I wish I could have had all of the Ring camera footage from the door because the door had the Ring camera on it. But I wasn't thinking about downloading any footage. But I would have showed y'all all the footage of this man and myself working, moving stuff. This man got online and said that I made his baby mama suffer because she was helping to lift heavy boxes and she was pregnant. I didn't ask this man to bring no woman with him. He did that. And I ended up paying for his woman to come down here with him. But he made it seem like I took advantage of him. But listen at the tape. Listen at the tape again, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, what up, bro? Hey, look, man. I'm attempting to call you as a brother and basically admitting what my fault is in a situation.
Notice he said admitting what his fault is in the situation. He's admitting what his fault is in the situation, not my fault, because I never made an agreement with him. And if he would have paid attention and listened to the tapes that I sent, he would have got all the gist of the info. He just took it to social media and started airing out all my private DM messages, which was supposed to be just for us to pretty much chop it up behind the scenes like men. In other words, if we're going to argue, fuss, and fight like men, we could have did that shit behind the scenes. You understand? We could have did that behind the scenes like men. It would have never been in the public. I tried to handle this behind the scenes. I did the right thing based on Bible. He took it out in the public and made it a show. And then he come hitting me up on voicemail on my number. Check it out.
I don't mind if you play this publicly.
You heard that.
That's pretty much.
He said he don't mind if I play this publicly. So I'm playing it publicly.
As I'm concerned, I'm going to put my videos on private. I went over the voice memos, and there was one memo in particular that I pretty much misunderstood.
He said he misunderstood, ladies and gentlemen. New Breed said he misunderstood me because he went over the voice memos that I sent. He listened and he realized he misunderstood. But look at how he is now today. Look at how he is. Look at how he's going on. This is the same man that sent me this voicemail. Nobody should be watching this dude, bro. I would be embarrassed to know that there's a voice memo of me admitting that I was the cause of all the drama. And here I am talking about I want a fade. What? You bugging. Let's go.
And when I was in your front yard saying, yo, I know you said you was going to give me something, you can do that later. I didn't say that because I was trying to shake you down. I actually misunderstood one of the voice memos. And I thought what you said in the voice memo was like, yo, I'm going to give you X, Y, and Z.
See that? He thought he misunderstood, not me. Because when we did the move, this ninja was like asking me for money. Like he was like, yeah, like pressing me almost. Like he was hinting like, bro, when you get that, make sure you send that to me, man. Appreciate that. And I'm listening to this like what the hell is this dude talking about in my mind? Like, what is this dude talking about? Because it's like he's hinting to something that I said that I'm going to give him. And I'm, like how when somebody's trying to, like, you ever had a situation where somebody's telling you something and you're trying to remember, like, did I tell this person this? Like, it confused me. Because I'm like, I know this dude agreed to help me as a brother. So I'm like, why dude, almost like he pressing me for money? Like, it was awkward. It was an awkward thing. So I'm like, damn, did I promise this dude something? And I'm not even sure what's going on. Like, I know I didn't promise him nothing. Why would I say I'm going to give him something and I rented the truck for $2,500 and put in like a damn $1,000 to getting this man over here, right? And on top of that, right at the same time, while he's there thirsty for money, I turn around and gave this man $1,000 cash app right on the spot. I gave this man $1,000, fam, on the spot. I didn't have to. I gave him that because at that moment, I'm kind of confused. Like, did I promise I was giving this man something? I was just happy to be where we were. I was like literally happy that, you know, we did the move. It was a rough trip. So I said, you know what? Let me make sure they good and let me put $1,000 in their hand. This ninja took the 1,000 that I sent and still wasn't happy. That man wanted more money because he misunderstood what I said I was going to do. He thought he was going to make like 5 bands off that move. No. I think he thought he was going to get 4,000. No. The 4,000 went towards the truck, went towards bringing him to New York. That's where it went. And because he brought his baby mama, he responsible for taking her back home because the expenses paid was supposed to be for him, not his baby mama. I'm not responsible for your woman. Meaning, if it costs X, Y, and Z for you to travel to New York, then I would be able to cover you going back home. But I'm not covering you and your wife both ways twice. No, that's your responsibility. So when he was saying that when I gave him the 1,000, that still don't cover the cost. Ninja, I didn't bring your wife, you did. That's your responsibility. And keep in mind, I didn't have to give him 1,000. I gave him that because dude was basically pressing me by, it was almost like he's trying to remind me of something that I promised. Have you ever been in one of them situations where it's like you're confused, like, did I promise this person this? So I say, you know what, man? Here's $1,000, man. It is what it is. But at that moment, I knew there was something else behind this because I could tell that he was salty. He was salty about something, and they were in a rush to leave because they just got there. We was on damn near a 12-hour drive. We just got there. I'm telling the dude, yo, the house is empty. Y'all can take the room right there. Y'all got shower. We're going to get food. We're going to cook. Y'all can crash here. We'll figure this thing out later on. This man wanted to unpack the truck. Then he started making videos lying, saying that I'm on the lawnmower and I'm doing this. Fam, I was not unpacking no truck. We just finished getting here. We just finished a whole entire day for hours packing that truck. Right? And then the fallout happened. I gave him the money and I already knew it was over already. I already knew it was going to be a problem. Next minute, after I gave him the 1,000, I thought the dude was like happy about that. The dude's face was still salty. So him and his baby mama probably was arguing back and forth like, that's all you got? I thought you were getting X, Y, and Z. Right? And remember, I didn't ask him to bring no woman. He did. He did. And on top of that, to add insult to injury, when we was in the damn truck, this ninja tells me, yeah, I done got a migrant pregnant, meaning his baby mama, the white Spaniard woman that he's with. Dude telling me that he got a migrant pregnant. I lift my hands to the Most High, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. If I'm lying, Most High, may you strike me down dead right now. New Breed told me in the truck, ladies and gentlemen, I have no reason to lie. He said that the woman that he with right now, the baby mama that just gave birth, the white girl that plays Mexican, New Breed said, I done got a migrant pregnant. That is what he told me about that woman. He called and identified her as a migrant to my face. To my face. You understand? To my face. But have the nerve to call me a tether when he's married, not even married. His baby mama is a migrant. His own words. I did not make that up, people. I'm only repeating what he told me, and he can never deny it. If you notice, he never got online and said, I never said that, Ringo. Because he did. He did. And how do I know she's pregnant? Why would a man have a pregnant woman helping with moving process? And when I told my wife, I was like, yo, you know that woman there is pregnant? And she was like, what? Why in the world he have her moving stuff for? Why you would bring a pregnant woman down? Now, keep in mind also, ladies and gentlemen, while he's with the pregnant woman in New York, right? He had another woman pregnant too. Remember the other woman that got pregnant that gave birth before baby Michaela? Baby Michaela's mom was pregnant. So he had a pregnant woman somewhere else, probably in Georgia or wherever, Atlanta, and another pregnant woman on the road and brought her. I never asked him to bring her. But this man came down there with the intentions that he was going to make X amount of money. And then when we had the fallout, right after I gave him the $1,000, ladies and gentlemen, I cashed out him $1,000, no cap. I still got the receipts of the Cash App. I still got the receipts. I can show you the receipts, timestamp and date, y'all. Like no cap. I can still show that info. You know what this ninja did? The ninja contacted me, fam. He contacted me. Let me see if I can pull it up. This nigga contacted me up, fam. And keep in mind, this is on my birthday now. Remember, all this drama happened on my birthday. He contacted me later on that day. You know what he said? Let me quote this now. This is coming right off the cellular. Right off the cellular, gang. Hold on. Wait, I just lost it. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. This is what he said, gang. Timestamp. June 1st, guys. June 1st. Look what this man said. And I'm reading it. He said, hey, fam, I appreciate what you were able to give for the trip, but part of our travel expenses is the car rental and the room. The plane tickets would have been $1,000 to get back to GA. So we got that down to $672. The room, $200. The rental was $382. And the gas will cost $90. $1,000 for labor is cool, but that $1,000 turns to a little under $400 after we add the travel expenses. I know you got a lot going on, not trying to add stress to the situation. So when or if you see fit to reimburse for the travel, it would be appreciated. And we, if we could have went without getting a room tonight, we would have, but we are exhausted. Now, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, they could have stayed at our house because I offered him this. And if you've been watching my videos, I broke all of that down and showed y'all voice messages and receipts of me letting him know that when we finish with the drive, you guys can crash at the house and we go and fix dinner and do all that extra stuff. So all this stuff about rooms and rentals and all this other stuff, I don't even know why he's even talking about that. Because he's responsible for his woman, not me. When I paid, that's supposed to be for him. That's the agreement. I made an agreement with him. But he made the travel and all these expenses even higher because he brought another body with him. When a man say he bringing his woman, he's supposed to be responsible for his woman, not me. So even though I put $1,000 in this man's hand that I didn't need to put in his hand, he still wasn't satisfied. Still, and all of this was done on my birthday. And this man never said not once, happy birthday. You see that? Then he sends me a message on Tuesday, July 9th, saying, We need to chop it up like grown men where I can speak, you listen, and you can speak and I listen. He sent me a message on my phone, text messages with these things on my phone. I got the receipts. You know, I got the receipts of all of this, fam. And let me see if I could do this real quick. Let me get this receipt. Let me get this receipt on the screen. Because I'm not capping, bro. I don't got no time to be playing games. Real talk, real spit. Let me go do this real fast. Let me see. How could I do this from here? How could I do this? Could I do this? I don't even think I could. No, I can't do this from here. I can't do that from here. I'll do that another time. I'll probably have that in another video. But I was trying to put it on the screen. But my point is, this man took the $1,000, was ungrateful, and basically was trying to press me for more money when I offered him home and shelter and food. But because they were salty, they wanted to get up on out of there. Do you know, ladies and gentlemen, I was supposed to be able to keep the truck for 4 days. This man wanted to return the truck already. When you rent a U-Haul truck for a move, U-Haul don't expect it the next day. They leave you with the truck. You can hold the truck for about 4 days because they know you might want to go back or do something else or make a run. You know, there's a lot of things people do with their truck because I paid a lot of money for that truck. The goal that I was trying to avoid was giving my money to the moving company. So I said, you know what? Let me go rent the truck. That way I know where my money went. He thought the money was going to him. Because when New Breed saw me out in North Carolina, you know, taking care of business, going to the dealership and literally walking in and walking out with a new car, this dude was looking at me like, this man got some money. This man got some money. You know what? Yeah, babe. Yeah, Ringo gonna take care of us. Definitely. He gonna definitely take care of us. We got this new baby coming in. And dude was thirsty, man. And it's his misunderstanding. It's not mine. It's his misunderstanding. Let me go back to the voicemail. Back to the voicemail, people.
And that wasn't.
Let me go back. Look.
Yo, what up, bro? Hey, look, man. I'm attempting to call you as a brother and basically admitting what my fault is in a situation. I don't mind if you play this publicly because pretty much, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to put my videos on private. I went over the voice memos, and there was one memo in particular that I pretty much misunderstood. And when I was in your front yard saying, yo, you know, I know you said you was going to give me something, you know, you can do that later. I didn't say that because I was trying to shake you down. I actually misunderstood one of the voice memos. And I thought what you said in the voice memo was like, yo, you know, I'm going to give you X, Y, and Z. And that wasn't the case. And so that's where the misunderstanding came in. And, you know, I'm man enough to admit that I didn't follow through with procedure as far as listening to all of the voice memos.
You heard what he said? He didn't follow procedure in listening to all the voice memos. That's what the Bible says for us to do. It says to go to a brother privately and basically hash out your differences. That's exactly what I did. I didn't run the social media. But he lied and said that I brought all this drama on social media. No, I didn't. I'm the one who went to him privately with the voice memos to squash all this drama. And I pretty much let everything out in terms of how I felt about the situation. His job was supposed to listen, not to get offended. But he got offended and quickly ran to social media because in his mind, he thought that would be good for content. And that's when I started making my damn videos about him to clear the air because he was slandering my name and lying on my family. And he made everybody turn against me. Just like he's doing now with all this FBA stuff. He's the one who's still doing it. Why would any of you be listening to a man that literally is on voicemail admitting that he's the one that's in the wrong? Listen.
Listen to the first few, and then I was offended. And sometimes when offense comes in, you know, Satan can come in. Everything goes sideways from there.
So he let the devil come in, not me. He let everything go sideways because he was offended by my words. Hold on. Oh, man, I done lost my damn spot. Where we at? Okay. All right. Let me go back to it.
Yo, what up, bro?
Hold on.
Yo, what up, bro?
I rewind it to the top.
Hey, look, man. I'm attempting to call you as a brother and basically admitting what my fault is in a situation. I don't mind if you play this publicly because pretty much, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to put my videos on private. I went over the voice memos, and there was one memo in particular that I pretty much misunderstood. And when I was in your front yard saying, yo, you know, I know you said you was going to give me something, you know, you can do that later. I didn't say that because I was trying to shake you down. I actually misunderstood one of the voice memos. And I thought what you said in the voice memo was like, yo, you know, I'm going to give you X, Y, and Z.
Wow.
And that wasn't the case. And so that's where the misunderstanding came in. And, you know, I'm man enough to admit that I didn't follow through with procedure as far as listening to all of the voice memos. I only listened to the first few, and then I was offended. And sometimes when offense comes in, you know, Satan can come in. Everything goes sideways from there. And at the end of the day, I got fear of the Most High.
No, you don't.
And since this fallout, or whatever the case may be, I've had a sense of restlessness because I don't feel completely peaceful and right in my spirit. Although, you know, some of the things that I heard in the voice memos, I'm in strong disagreement with. And I feel like they're assumptions and accusations. And I didn't really know where they were coming from. But at the same time, I still respect the fact that if you feel some type of way, you're willing to say it. So, but a lot of things was untrue. You know, there was a real exhausting moment. And I'm not saying you didn't put in the work just as well as we put in work. But, you know, it wasn't that no cold shoulder type of stuff. It was just that we were just trying to get it done to get some rest. You know what I'm saying? And that whole listening to all those series of voice memos is like you just thought the worst. And it was just that we were exhausted. And I'm sure you were exhausted as well. But anyway, yeah, man, I'm not with the online YouTube stuff.
Wow.
And I'm not trying to have YouTube beef.
Wow.
And a part of me also feels
that's where the message ends. He probably just ended the call right there, or maybe there's a limit to the voicemail thing. But my point is, that is his words. He said he's not into the online beef. He's not with under the YouTube drama, but that's what he's doing right now. You see that? Me making videos is me clearing the air, protecting my name and brand from liars and deceivers who are misleading you, the viewers. I got all the receipts. You know what I mean? And if I want, I'll still drop that documentary. You see what I mean? Real talk. Because I put that on hold. You know what I mean? Because he just keep going on and on, making up new things, disrespecting dead mothers and all sorts. You don't put nobody's mothers, kids. You don't do none of that stuff. That's wrong. When you wrong, admit you wrong and move on. I can make 1,000 videos about you. That voicemail right there is very damning because it tells everything. It says you were wrong, not me. You were the one that brought all the drama on social media, not me. I went to you privately like a man to hash it all out, hash out whatever drama. Everything was said privately. Nobody had to know what was going on. Whether you pissed off, offended, doesn't matter. You're supposed to listen to how a brother feel, and you're supposed to respond accordingly. Not getting in your feelings and start crying and saying, well, you know, I'm thinking all manner. It doesn't matter what I'm thinking. It is what it is, you know? And you know what's so pissed off, what's so sad about this that pissed me off is that when everything went down, my wife had texted his baby mama to see how they doing, if they got home safe. Now, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this is before anything happened, any of the drama. This is before any of the drama, y'all. When they left, you know, we looking at the time, and I'm like, nobody contacted us to let us know if they good. So my wife texted his baby mama, and her text goes something as follow as, hey, sis, or hey, how you doing? Did you get in? Y'all good? Y'all got home safe? Safe drive or whatever? Woman never responded. Never responded, guys. Imagine somebody reach out to you to see if you got home safe, and she never responded. So I already knew what time it was. She don't like black women, guys. New Breed's baby mama do not like black women. There's a certain level of hate that she have for black women because she gave my wife the cold shoulder, and my wife was of the utmost of hospitality towards her, treated her, you know, good, and had conversations with her, never looked at her in any sort of way, in a negative way. And she never even responded back to say, hey, yeah, we got home safe. Thank you. Talk to you later. Nothing. Left her cold. Cold. I'm like, damn. And when we addressed that, New Breed made light of that in videos by saying, oh, she probably didn't read it. She probably just forgot. What do you mean forgot? You got a cell phone. You got the message. She didn't respond because once she sent that message, that's when I started to send my voice messages afterwards. So once New Breed got hold of the messages that I sent, he most likely was talking with his baby mama, and she was like, to hell with them. I'm not writing nobody back. You know, normally women, they're a little different from men, meaning a man can have an issue with another man, and it's between just us. And the women will be like, hey, I don't know what's going on, but my husband is upset with your man, and I'm just going to leave it alone. I really don't like the fact that they have this disagreement. And women will continue talking and try to keep the peace. But his woman threw the cold shoulder at my wife, like from the jump. Like, damn. It's like, so hold up, y'all were fake the whole time? All those smiles, it was fake. You know? And it's almost like she put that battery in his back. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. A lot of you black men, whether you agree or disagree, a lot of times when you brothers get with women of the other nations, they will control you to the point where you will become a damn demon, bro. And you're not even realizing, just like how Solomon had them women of the other nations turn his heart after other gods, that's exactly what the Bible means. You brothers will get with women of the other nations, and they will literally make you become an enemy to your own people. Just the other day, you had trending with Sharice. She was on, she went up on the air on New Breed's platform and called him out, questioned him about his baby mama. Said that she's a European, Spaniard white woman. New Breed got mad and said that she disrespected him and blocked and kicked her off the show. Just like how New Breed blocked and kicked you off of the panel at Caramel. You know it was New Breed's baby mama that deleted you, right? to Caramel, Kimmy Kim, it was New Breed's baby mama that banned you from that page. It was her. She don't like black women. It wasn't New Breed, because later on in the stream, New Breed was like, oh, Caramel is here. He was acting and posing like he didn't know. He knew you got booted. He knew. He been saw you in the live chat. His baby mama blocked you. Because that's what they do over there. But yet they'll tell me, oh, you don't give your audience a chance. What? You block everybody that disagree with you on your platform. Stop the cap. At no point did Caramel disrespect you. She was just calling you out. And you blocked her, a woman. What a coward. 2 women that followed his platform went over there by New Breed, and he blocked all of them. He blocked Trending with Sharice after she cooked him, called him out to his face. And he lied and said that that's a lie. I don't know where you got that from. And then I brought the tapes out on my video. I went live and brought the tapes out and proved it, that New Breed's baby mama is, in fact, a white woman, because her daddy is from Spain. Spain, y'all. Spain. How her father's a black man. Come on, stop. Stop. He was like, what's your nationality? She was like, I'm an Israelite. You ain't no Israelite. How she an Israelite, and you told me in the truck, New Breed, that your baby mama is a migrant? That's what you told me. Did y'all ever have an argument about that? Did you ever admit to her what you said? Because that's what you told me. And like I said, I lift my hand to the Most High right now. I'm in my studio live. I got my hand lifted to the Most High. May the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob strike me dead if New Breed didn't say what I just said. New Breed told me that he done got a migrant pregnant. And when he said that, the first thing I thought was, did he find some random chick in New York and get her pregnant? You know, like how they have the migrants in New York. So I'm like, did he just find one of these women off the street somewhere? That's what I got. I didn't realize that this is some woman. First of all, I don't even know. I don't even know where he got this woman from. But when he said migrant, my first initial thought was the migrant crisis going on in New York with all these different people coming in from all over the world. And I thought he just kind of ran into a woman who's a migrant and she just tagged along. That's what I thought. You know? That's how it sounded. Even though he brought that woman with him, it came off like he just found her on the streets, because he said a migrant. So I'm like, hold up. So she's not settled in America? So you just found a random woman off the street? No wonder. No wonder he said that. And I want to know, how does she feel about that? How does she feel about him calling her a migrant? That's crazy. You know? So Trending called him out. He booted her off and said that she disrespected him when she never did. She was of the utmost respect. She was very careful with her words. She still spoke the truth, but she never said anything out of pocket. She was just speaking the facts. He just didn't like the fact that he called her white. And here's another thing, guys. Now watch this, y'all. I thought New Breed said he loved white women. I thought New Breed said that he loved all women of all nationalities. So why are you ashamed if your woman is white? If she's white, be proud. He was ashamed because he know good and well that if it's so that she's a white woman, it makes him look bad, because you're supposed to be an Israelite. You're supposed to be FBA, remember? FBA don't support white folk. FBA do not support white folk. They don't. So if you're FBA and your baby mama is a migrant, according to you, that would make her a tether by default. So why would FBA take New Breed serious? These are the things I'm trying to talk about, but it's like he gets upset. Now, I just show you the receipt of him admitting that all this drama with this moving process, it was his fault, not mine. I didn't do nothing to this man. All he had to do is just admit he's wrong and just go on about his business. It doesn't matter how many videos I made. I made videos to defend myself. because he made a lot of videos. And a lot of people from his big channel, they don't even know about what he was doing because he did all his dirt on his small channel, just like he's doing now. You see? Just like he's doing now with all these promo videos, talking about run me my fade, all this stupid stuff. All he had to do is admit that he's wrong and rectify the situation. But no, he went on to do evil after evil after evil, and he burned down all sorts of bridges. Like, there's nothing this dude can say. There's never, listen, there will never be reconciliation with this situation. Never. You understand? Because he burnt down too many bridges with the brothers. Too many bridges were burnt down. He disrespected Brainwaves. Imagine Brainwaves went to the Jamboree, was the main person that helped out. The main person. And New Breed disrespected that man, disrespected his family. Because when you call a man gay, you're disrespecting his wife, you're disrespecting his family, kids, you're disrespecting everybody. He said that he never wanted Brainwaves to be at the Jamboree, that he didn't trust him. So why you had him there? Why you did an interview with Brainwaves? Brainwaves did all of that work to promote UP Farms, and you dissed them. And you know what's another thing? Here's another thing, fam. And I got to say this, and I got to be real. Got to keep it a buck. The land owner, the land purchaser, Mike, you wrong. Now, I'm not going to come out here and roast you and start to disrespect, but being that you the land purchaser for UP Farms, you're wrong. You should have been cut New Breed off a long time ago. You know why? Because once the fallout happened with me and him, right, it trickled down to all the other brothers, including the Jamboree that brought UP Farms money. And after they got the money, Yawitazar went and got married, and now you don't even hear from him no more. He went ghost. He used to be on social media every day doing videos about the Bible and talking about the Jamboree. You had a lot of people that thought Ringo was going to that Jamboree, and they invested money. Some people even came out to the Jamboree and was like, where's Ringo? They thought I was going. But they didn't know the fallout been happened. And to the people that went and got disappointed, you should have knew something was wrong because I was in none of the promo videos. None of their promo videos had me in it, which means Yawitazar was a snake the whole time too. Because if he know that these men having issues, how come he never reached out to the brothers? How come he never reached out to be a mediator to resolve all these issues like a man? So to the purchaser, the land purchaser, Mike, you did all of us brothers dirty because you should have cut New Breed off from the beginning. You should have went online and made a public statement by saying, look, as brothers, man, we shouldn't even be arguing like this. I'm disappointed with New Breed for even bringing this thing online because it's misrepresenting UP Farms. You understand? Now, right now, you got the fires going, right? The fires are going on. I don't know how bad it is, but, you know, people started hitting me up, telling me about fires and all this stuff, be safe and all this other mess. I don't appreciate no messages like that. So to anybody that sent me messages talking about be safe, I don't appreciate none of your messages. If you ain't hit that GoFundMe, if you ain't supporting this platform and putting, dollars to that support, don't tell me nothing about be safe. Because it's like people always want to contact you when there's like some sort of danger or something that can create fear. I'm not into that. I don't like those kind of messages. Where are the messages before you heard anything? Where's all the, hey, fam, I'm just looking out. Hey, be safe out there. Nobody cares about me when everything is good. That's why I don't like. Don't send me no damn messages talking about nothing if you ain't supporting the work. You understand? If you want me to be safe, then put $1,000 on the Cash App so I could be safe. That way, if something was going on, I got the resources to get to A to B. But don't send me no damn messages telling me nothing about no damn fire and tell me to be safe if you ain't supporting me to be safe. For real, for real. I don't sugarcoat. I keep everything a buck. You know? But my point is, you got the fires down there near UP Farms. Fire, fam. Forest fire. that is threatening homes, everything. And it's near UP Farms. Smoke is everywhere. Down there by Myrtle Beach. In the Myrtle Beach area, around like North Carolina, South Carolina, and then they talking about fires in Georgia. So there's fires all over the place burning. So now, what if those fires take out UP Farms? I mean, there's nothing there, but it's a lot of forests, a lot. You see? What if people were living there? Now their lives are at risk. Now their lives are at risk. You see that? God is not playing. God is not playing, man. You got all this danger and mayhem going on with fires. This dude is online talking about run me my fade. And the dude is dead ass wrong based on the voicemail that I played for you guys. I played the audio for you guys. And like I said, I got receipts for days. If I drop this documentary, New Breed would be destroyed forever because it's just that bad. It's that bad. The receipts don't lie. And when people see these receipts and they see how he carrying on, they're like, bro, you making Ringo out to be this horrible guy, but he just played the voicemail of you admitting that you were the one with the misunderstanding, not him. So why you out here talking about run me my fade? Ringo should be saying run him a fade. He should be the one that's pissed off. You acting like you pissed off for this man defending himself when you're the one who's wrong. You bugging out. It's crazy, man. But yeah, guys, we're going to get up on out of here, man. I said I was going to be out and ended up staying on probably for an extra 2 hours, man. You know how that go. I ended up staying on for an extra 2 hours, bro. But yeah. So again, ladies and gentlemen, New Breed was not the first to post that live stream. It was that YouTube channel right there called the Zealots of Israel Ministry. They were the ones that post the video first about Guerrilla Hebrew. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you won't see me making any videos about this story. You know why? Because those brothers already made a story about that. I don't even know who's a Guerrilla Hebrew. I don't even know who that is, bro. I don't know who that is. New Breed knew because he watched that video. And he stole their content, ran to his channel, turned on the live, acting as if though he got an exclusive video. Acting as if though he's the only one on YouTube. Look what he said, gang.
And the things that you're going to see in here is going to be alarming. Now, nobody on social media has this footage. Nobody has this live stream. It is a private live stream. It was given directly to me. And now we're going to go over the details of what Guerrilla Hebrew was actually doing and the hatred that he actually has for black people. And you're going to find out without a shadow of a doubt that this man was perverted. He was also a tether, posing as an Israelite. I already told y'all that man wasn't an Israelite from the beginning. And you're going to also find out just how sick and twisted he is in the demonic fetish he has for white men and white male dominance.
But why in the world you are interested in listening to a man that have a fetish for men? Like, I don't get why would anybody want to even talk about that? Why did that interest you to know that he has a fetish for white men?
That's what you're about to hear in this video.
And people are entertained by that.
Let's go.
Alazar Bon lawyer. Adonis Glaud.
And like I said, I don't have to play anymore. My point was just to bring awareness to the fact that he said he's the only one with the video. But the video is on the left side of the screen because those guys did a video stream about this literally over 15 hours ago. Like about 16 hours ago, they did a live stream. And New Breed saw it. He never gave them proper credit. And that's wrong. Because he misled his audience by saying he's the only one with it, that it's a private video and he's the only one with the video. That's a lie. You know, that's a lie. Give the people their credit. There's a small YouTube channel, only 1,000 subscribers. You got almost 200,000 subs, and you talking about you're the only one with the video, knowing damn well that they were the first one to bring out the video. And I'm pretty sure their live stream is way better. And I may end up looking at their live stream later on while I'm cleaning because I'm doing some work. But I may watch their stream while I'm editing my video to prepare for my next live, just so I can find out what's going on. Because it's a 6-hour video. They have a panel with other guys. Those are the guys who are knowledgeable about the situation. New Breed don't even know what's going on. He just regurgitate what he hear, go to his platform and act as if though he's teaching you. Just like when I do content and he steals the things that I say. And then he go to his platform and act like he's doing some sort of work. And his audience, because they don't know that he's stealing from me, they salute him as though he's doing something great. It's sad. But hey, I'm going to get up on out of here, guys. Y'all be safe. Ringo TV Reactions salute you. Salute to everybody that support the platform. Everybody rock with the show. Right? Okay. Okay, I want to give a few shout outs here. A few shout outs on the Cash App. Shout out to Denise. Shout out to you. For the support. Denise on the Cash App. Appreciate you sponsoring the work. Okay, so we're going to be back later on with more content. Ladies and gentlemen, man, when you're wrong about something, you got to just admit when you're wrong and just move on, take the L, and stop being in your feelings about the situation. When I make videos about this character, it's called content. You know what I mean? He's talking about, he keep making videos about me, but he's making videos about me, but that's not a problem. So let me get this straight. So when he make videos about me, it's not a problem. But when I make videos about him, it's a problem. Does that make sense? You had people on his page that was literally telling him, bro, why are you still making videos about this guy? Why are you even watching this guy? If you don't like him, if you think he's wrong, why are you still watching him? How is it that he's able to keep up with every single thing that I do? Because he watches me. Even though he don't like me, he still got to watch me because I'm the meal ticket. I'm the guy that when he see me go live and I'm talking about a subject and it's something that's popular, he jumps on board. Just like when I started talking about the Angie Stone situation. Right after I finished the live, he sparked up a live stream and basically repeated every single thing that I said. Every single thing that I said. Let me see if I can pull this up. I'm going to show you this, guys. Watch this. I'm going to show you what happens when you steal. Right? I'm going to show you this. Watch this. Let me get, okay, let me do this. Let me turn this off right here. Let me get this screen. What I want to do is I want to show you something because it's very important that you know this, right? Very, very important. All right. So now let me do this. Okay, boom. All right, so let me get this. Right? And let me get this over here. And make sure you click the like button one time, fam. Likes don't cost you not $1. You know, not $1 to click the like button. Right? So let me do this. Okay. Let's do this. Ba ba da ba. Okay. Because what he's doing is called competitive jealousy. Competitive jealousy. That's all this is, guys. But the way this competitive jealousy is, it works by you copying someone in order to get the same results. You know? New Breed is an energy harvesting warlock. Now watch this. I'm going to put some data on the screen for you to see this. Check this out, gang. Check this out. Let's check out the stats. Now, these are the two videos, right? Now, watch this. New Breed's video is over there on the right. Mine is on the left. Now, notice this. Videos post the same day. Now, look at the stats. I did my video first. New Breed went live after me, right after, and repeated every word that I said. I'm talking about anything that I said in that video, he touched on the same exact thing. Any points where I paused the video, he paused the video at the same spot and said the same thing that I said. When you do that, that's called energy harvesting. Look at the views, guys. I got 31,533 views. Look at his views. 32,708. You see that? That's called energy harvesting, meaning he's harvesting off of my work. But look at my likes. 3,100 likes. His likes, 2,700. He got more views, but I got more likes. You see that? And the only reason why he's probably getting extra views is because people are watching my video, and then when they see his title, they're like, ooh, let me check out what he got to say. Maybe he got more info. And when they go there, it's the same thing. Same thing. Because all he did is regurgitate what I already talked about. You see that? That's called energy harvesting. And that's what a lot of YouTubers do. When they see your videos and it's doing well, they will go copy everything you say and do so that they could get the same results. In other words, I had damn near 2,000 plus people in the building. New Breed didn't have that. He had under 1,000 something. He was trying to get to the same number like me. It's all competitive jealousy. Coveting thy neighbor. Covet, covet, covet. That's all he was doing. It's sad, right? But anyway, we're going to get up on out of here, man. Y'all take care. Ringo TV Reactions salute you. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you thumb up the video, fam. Listen, New Breed can never talk like me. He can't articulate himself like me. He can't break down videos like me. He's not intelligent like me, nothing. So all of that competitive jealousy and covetousness, that's not going to work. It's just going to eat him alive. Anytime you're trying to be like another man, it is not good, it's not healthy. Because you got to constantly keep changing in order for you to adapt to be like somebody else. That's a sickness and a cancer. So rate, comment, and subscribe. Ringo TV Reactions salute you. Y'all have a blessed day. We'll be back later on with more content. I'm a content creator and a family man. Y'all take care. Peace and blessings to everybody in the chat, all the channel members, everybody that support the show. I'm out. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at RingoTVRaw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw.